Okay, let's get this going again. God damn it. Okay. Add the stream. Add the stream. Add the stream. Add the stream.
There we go.
Motherfucker. I don't know
Look,
why
we
I
all
did
fast.
that.
Damn it, I was trying to be slick. All you motherfuckers was fast. I was trying to be first.
I got that new BlackBerry.
I see.
I see
BlackBerry
that
2.0,
BlackBerry,
huh?
actually.
Trying to do something with my lights. I don't want this shit all flashing. All this shit look ghetto.
What you got there? Is that a BlackBerry? Is that a BlackBerry?
You got the 2.0 though.
You get Angry Birds on that thing? Hey,
You play Snake?
I just want to leave it solid.
You get a
Some
Snake?
bullshit. I ain't got no blurry background. I'm supposed to have a blurry background where the lights is all twinkly.
Well, anyways, let's try this again.
There we
Hello, everybody, and welcome
gotta
to
find
the
the
Prairie
motherfucking
Boy
name.
Show.
All right, let me find it, and then I gotta put the new chat.
that sounded
Put
so
the new
fun.
chat. That did a little bit.
Why'd you change your name to Prairie, Woody?
I was trying to be incognito, but then you recognized me, Billy.
Too fucking.
I love you and Natural Born Killers, but you need to knock off the vegan shit. We're omnivores, you dumb shit. But I like your hemp shoes.
We gotta go.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
The really funny part about that is when Natural Born Killers came out, I had those little red round sunglasses and like a backwards hat when I wear it. I look just like him.
No,
You know why I first subscribed
remember
to, let me clarify for everyone. I first subscribed to Prairie because I thought it was Woody Harrelson's private profile.
No shit.
Yeah, and I just called him Woody for like 2 years. That's the first time I
Yeah.
called him Woody in like a year and a half.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
The picture he had at the time, it was just like, swear to God, it was fucking Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I remember that movie. I saw that movie. I saw that at the movies. I remember that was hardcore back then.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I miss all that kind of good shit.
So yeah, if you guys are watching over on YouTube, I don't know what happened. This StreamYard dropped it from YouTube. It wouldn't send or something, so I just cut it off. And I just blasted the fuck out of StreamYard.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
That's all the clicking I heard. Clickety click.
Oh yeah. I'm
Yeah, 'cause they
paying
need
for
to get their shit
StreamYard.
straight. Yeah, that's about to say when you paying, that's a little different. You get your shit straight. We paying
Yeah.
money here.
You don't fucking charge people if you
Yeah.
can't do
Or
something
give me a
that
credit.
simple.
Yep, you better give me a credit for a month. No, I just got the charge. That's why I talk shit. I just got the charge the other day, and I was already like, I try not to trip a little. I don't really like paying that, but I got my little tiny needs of my branding, but I don't really like to pay for that because I'm only paying to have my branding up there.
Well, if we do
Well,
it
and
for
the 8 hours, like you
free,
say, right? What's the time limit of you can only
20
get some-
hours a month.
Yeah, that part was when we trying to get all our live streams we can in. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I'll keep it going until I looked at like my last 90 days. I'm about 100 hours shy of the mark I need to hit to be able to monetize.
Good.
Like I'm getting close.
Oh, you're fucking
Yeah.
there, dude. That congratulations. Shit, I wish.
I
I'm
gotta
nowhere
keep pumping
near
up
there.
the streams. Well,
Nah,
do a
you
few
there.
8-hour long streams.
No, but you've been doing more. Remember, I still been doing like once a week. And again, remember, I started later in the year. I'm talking about. I'm just saying that's still huge. You heard me. You heard me in my podcast. That's what I was just crying about because I was like, I got to 100,000. I didn't get. That's half. That's under half. 40% or something. So, yeah, that's huge. If you right there at the door. You about to get it.
No, I gotta do it for another 9 months. But yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, 9 months. Wait, what? I thought you said you had 200. Wait,
You
what'd
got
you
to
say?
keep it up, though.
Oh,
For
that's right.
Yeah,
we
you
was
have to
talking about
keep it
that.
up.
We was
Yeah.
talking about that the other night because I got a little discouraged a little bit because I was like, yeah, that's kind of hot. It's hard to get to that number. You talking about keeping it up? That's asking a lot.
Yeah, it's not only get there, you got to keep it there.
Yeah, that's a little different
Yeah.
one because I thought about that the other night. I was like, yeah, I might be in trouble then because even the amount of live streams I got to do, I don't want to do. And then to do all that and then I'm supposed to keep doing that, like, I don't think that's going to happen then.
Yeah.
I might be in trouble.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it is if I keep pumping this out with the streams and everything, get my time up, my subs are still growing.
No, they
So
are.
yeah.
eventually my views are going to
That's true.
come up.
Yeah,
so,
your reviews will come up. Hopefully that's true. I didn't think of that part. Because it is growing. Even since I hit that 1K, you do see the numbers real. I mean, they still slow, but the numbers went up way faster than they did before that. So,
yeah. I noticed the stream numbers are going up too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Same
that's
here.
good.
I think that's a winter thing because it's everybody at home and shit now.
You ever notice live streams are kind of like the stock market, man? Up and down, up and
Yeah,
down.
they are. Yeah.
Sometimes there's like 2 viewers and then you got fucking 40.
Yeah, I miss the
Yeah.
glory days though, man. That's what I be seeing. Me and Prairie Boy in here in Road Rash. Like, it was a time when like it's fucking 40 people, 40, 50, 60 people fucking watching, and
It
was
all.
so-
I also look at it as the time of year, man. Like if you're doing it this
No, it
time of
is.
year, more people are going to be watching than in the middle of summer when everybody's out riding and camping. And
no, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
a
there
lot
is
of
some
people
of that.
maybe don't know. Some of it's still new. Now that I'm realizing it's a lot of newer people, so a lot of people maybe
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly.
So,
There's newer people
if
getting
you don't
into it.
market it right, that's where you got to hit your social medias and your Instagrams and all that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never advertised my streams.
Yeah, I know. Because I
really should.
should have advertised yours or advertised anybody I'm in. Normally, I'll go in there and say, hey, I'm in so and so's live stream. Because all that shit do matter. It don't sound like it do. Even my own. If I don't, when I post, I could tell because certain people will pop up in the side chat, and it's like that he wouldn't have normally. That came from Instagram. So, and if
Yeah.
you start looking at your numbers, you'll see that you get a little bit of traffic from Instagram. So. Yeah, I do recommend always trying to do that little post, even if it's just your story. Start fucking with your story a little bit.
Yeah. Then even on YouTube, if
right
you
now.
post it and then, like in 4 hours, because then people know what's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm posting it right now. See if I can
Like,
get a couple
That's
more
another
people
one. I
in.
know. I need to post that too. I'll
Like
do
some
it.
of them I only catch because I click on and they started 10 minutes ago, or
Mm-hmm.
but meanwhile I was on YouTube fiddling around an hour or two before that and there was nothing popped up to say, hey, this guy's going live or kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
thing. A lot of people used to say that start your set up your live stream a week early so everybody knows and they can set a reminder and everything. But there's a huge flaw there because on the subscription page, as soon as you set it up, it'll go at the top of the screen. Yeah, but it doesn't stay up there. It just
Yeah.
travels
Yeah.
down and gets lost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I did.
Go live, you can't see it.
I only meant
Mhm.
like a couple hours early, not days, because like you said, days it gets lost.
Yeah.
Or it gets
And that's why I say you had to do your social media thing. Like
Yeah.
I started
Yeah.
trying to be slick. Like if I'm doing good, I'll keep posting each day, a couple days before.
Yeah, but like I say, if you try to post it a week ahead, by that time that week's up, people forgot. about
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And it's
But,
lost and you should sub feed.
People can remember an hour or so, but after that,
Yeah.
squirrel, squirrel.
And we talking about no titties. If you had titties in there, come on, that's gonna be a little different.
That's true, man. We
Titties
have
are
like
the
a
answer.
memory of dogs now.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the wrong kind of titty. I mean, for certain people, maybe that's right, but for most of us, that's probably wrong.
I'm not showing you mine. They hang a little better.
Scouts, you just noticed?
No, I told y'all I ain't showing nothing. 'Cause all my shit Patreon. I learned about Patreon. I ain't showing shit.
Yeah.
You motherfucker gonna have to put it into the Patreon if you want to see some nips.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, I ain't gonna hate. No, I am gonna hate. I'm gonna hate. I be hating on these women. I'm sorry. I'll say it because it's part of my problem. I realize I got a little certain problems, but I hate on some of that shit. What we talking about? Them motherfuckers literally could set up that Patreon and make a fucking fortune.
Yep.
So I'll be honest. Again, I'm a little jealous of that shit. Like, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if I should have said that, but yeah.
Even Shade Tree Surgeon was the same way about Patreon before he started a Patreon. He wasn't too
Yeah.
keen on the idea, looking for handouts, as it were. But if people are gonna give you money for watching your shit and enjoying your content, then why the fuck not? In a way, right?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
that's what mine was like. It started being like, well, again, I'm not there yet. I just did it for the podcast. I would have never did it for YouTube. I didn't see it for YouTube.
Yeah.
But the podcast, you could kind of say some of that shit, and then The format is a little different, and then like certain people will like do that. But it was that's what it was. It was that Leave Your Mark guy. That's what got me going because Mr. Beast gave him a fucking $6,000. If you go check his fucking video,
Damn.
and that was the guy that made me be like, okay, I ain't got nothing. If somebody did find me, there's no way for him to give me no money. And that's what made me realize, like, yeah, you need to set because you don't know who gonna come through. It could be some fucking chick or something. You know what I mean? You don't know who the fuck come through and be like, I really like this guy. I'm finna drop him a couple thousand. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have that set up, there's no way for them to do that. And then they just go on and they missed it, right? So that's what I kind of learned. And then the other side was later with the podcast, like I was saying, I started realizing because I could say, like, videos and different shit that I wouldn't normally do. I'm not going to take all that time.
Yeah.
But if you'll subscribe as a patron, then yeah, I'll take that time, and then those people can see this certain content. So there's ways to do it on that level where you're not really begging for nothing. If I'm actually like giving those people something, you see what I'm saying?
I've always thought the whole concern was absolutely ridiculous because after YouTube went monetized, if something's monetized and you can monetize your shit, it's obviously a way to make money. And I just never understood why commenters and it had a problem with it. Some people had a problem. It's like, well, what the fuck you doing on here then? Look at them video and
exactly.
Play
And
with
if you know how much time and know what this takes, you would understand. You would want people to get paid to a certain point.
The only ones I don't like is they chop up the video so bad with Patreon advertisements every two minutes or something.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I know you're on Patreon. You don't have to wreck the video.
Yeah, no, that's horrible. Yeah.
Mentioning at the end of the video is nice. If you're
That's
all.
Exactly.
But I've actually unsubbed a few people because, fuck, it's just a non-ending Patreon commercial. Like,
yeah.
you know,
Especially if you have 1,000 patrons. You know, the motherfucker, you got 200 patrons and you're still saying, hey, patron. It's like, shut up, Barnum, motherfucker.
yeah,
I mean, by all means, mention it at the start of your video and then be sure.
yeah,
you know?
and be done with it, kind of deal.
Once is enough. You don't have to
Yeah. Keep pushing it. I remember the guy that got me when he was just like, I need a new camera. If you guys want to donate to my Patreon, right? And I was like, holy shit. He just literally said, look, y'all going to buy me a new camera.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when I was like, yeah, I need to start this fucking thing. Like, I'd never be that blatant. But you know how many people really would kick into that guy? You see what I'm saying? Because they like that guy.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. And that's what I had to learn. Like, I had to get out of my own head because I'm thinking about how I am. I'm not donating to nobody's shit. Right?
Yeah.
But that's me. But it's other people that would. Or it's other people maybe they got value or they feel they want to. It's like a tip, right? They want to tip you.
Yeah. And I don't mind
One
that
of my
way.
favorite.
Like, I have donated to a few, and but like you say, it's not the guys that drive me nuts with a Patreon thing every 2 minutes in the video because them guys get a unsub and gone out of here. And
One of my favorite ways I've seen it presented is a channel I watch all the time called Craftsman. And he does fabrication like I do now. And in the middle, like he'll like be running out of a material. I say he's using silicone, and his silicone does the ketchup part. He's like, right now is about the time you can donate to my Patreon.
Oh, nice.
Some more silicone. And then
Perfect segue. Yeah.
yeah,
That's how you do it.
yeah, like I say, there's good ways to do it and bad ways to do it.
Yeah. And then when you make it funny, that's what got me going on the podcast was because the people I watch, they make it funny. The little ad, the little fake ad reads. Because I ended up getting some little shit where you get these fake little affiliates. And you can say, oh, this episode is brought to you by. But even they recommend you do it in your character. So that was the fun part to me that I could just say how I would say it with cuss words and all kind of other shit in the middle of the fucking ad read. But it ended up being more fun like that than like a regular read where you got to say it like a commercial, you know?
What
Rocket,
was
you
that
should
other?
check out. Sorry about that.
No problem. What was the other one there? Viking Cycle. They were getting everybody to do.
They're still doing that because the girl, her two wheels, is actually doing the Viking cycle thing right now. She's giving away a sissy bar bag and whatnot.
Yeah. The one girl looked me up on Facebook there from Viking Cycle, and I already heard a bunch of other ones say. So I said, sure, if you want to ship to Canada, and she disappeared.
Yeah,
Livia,
Did
it
you
was
say
right.
Canada?
Livia.
Yeah.
Right, Livia Brass.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe that was it.
She fucking I was a victim of fucking Viking Cycle.
Yeah.
At the time, I was so busy with other shit. I was like, listen, if you want me to fucking reach the jackets, you're gonna have to promise me something later on, official sponsorship. And she said yes. I was like, okay. Well, then I did like a month, and she kept sending me jackets. I'd be like, where's the check, man? We need to fucking get this going. And she just left me hanging, man. So be careful with that fucking fit.
As soon as you
they
say
won't ship to
Canadian or
Canada.
Viking Cycle, they're gone. They won't even talk to Canadians. So, and I hear Stevie TV's having problems with him, saying that he got a jacket and it's like starting to fall apart and shit like that.
Oh no.
I had to sew my fucking Viking leather jacket back together, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
Because the reflection on the ironclad is what it's called. There's reflective stripes, so they're like actually, have a function. But the reflective stripe busted and came apart, and I noticed underneath the stripe that the sleeve is sewn on to the upper part, and then they covered it with the stripe.
That's good.
Yeah, imagine like landing on that arm, the whole sleeve's gonna come off the jacket.
off. Yeah.
Right.
Not quite so ironclad. You better be ironclad if you're going to wear that for protection.
Right.
Shit.
And their commercial says American company, and it's like so blatant. It's on the tag. It says made in Pakistan. God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just laughed when she started sending me stupid messages.
Yeah, I got that too.
Oh yeah. And 6 months after I gave her the boot, on Instagram I got a message from another Arab that says, I can put your logo on our gear, and then you'll have your own gear. So I went to their website, showed us all the pictures. It was Viking Cycle shit. It's the same fucking models of clothes. So she's just ordering from this other Arab and putting Viking Cycle on the jacket. Making
they just basically find whoever manufactures this shit for them. They'll find that and then put their name on it and whatnot, and then flog it on the internet.
It's like Teespring for motorcycle jackets.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it was quite funny anyway.
Yeah, I remember when they were trying to get me to. They would only sell like motorcycle luggage to me or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, well, what do you got? You got like a tank bag or a tail bag or something? No, we only got saddlebags. I'm gonna put saddlebags on a crotch rocket.
Exactly.
Look how weird.
She'll
would that
take
look?
it, man. That Livia bitch will take it if fucking she can get it. Calling freaking female vaginal YouTube channels. Will you fucking advertise my jackets? It'll go great with your suppository.
Oh shit!
Right.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So should I feel bad because they didn't hit me up?
No.
No, man. You're lucky.
Feel
Dodge a
lucky.
bullet.
I keep hearing all the horror stories.
I think
Dodge a bullet.
you might have looked too professional for them to hit you up.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking. They're thinking, oh, here's a
Top Coat, I
sucker.
think Top Coat F11 is the best sponsor I've had. So they ever fucking hit you up in the DMs, do it. Send me a big crate of fucking Top Coat and
Nice.
fucking bunch of microfiber towels.
Yeah.
I hear that shit's pretty good too.
It is, man. If you do it right, like one little wipe with it and shit doesn't do much, but like 3 is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few videos where guys are, and it seemed pretty good. I don't even know if we can get it up here, but that's half the
Oh, they'll
thing
ship
you
it
watch
to you.
yourself.
Surely they'll ship it to you, right?
Oh yeah, well, they probably will, but I mean, then you're paying another 30 cents on the dollar and all that crap, right?
And that's such bullshit too, man. It's like right next door. You guys are right next door. It's like customs suck going to Canada. It's like $70 to ship my shit.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's fucking not cheap, or just the time it takes. Like,
Well,
I can order something from the States, for instance, and they can get from like wherever in the States to the border in like a day, and then I'm waiting fucking a week just for it to cross fucking customs and fucking come into Canada. You know,
Yeah.
like, you buy something and then you put tracking on it. It's like I said, anything from the States usually 7 to 14 days, but if you watch the tracking, you see it gets to the border really motherfucking quick, and then that's where it
Stays
sits and
there.
waits.
well, and then the shipping costs too. Like you see something, this here's $15, $20, just a little thing, looks cool. That'd be awesome. fuck, it's $20 to ship it here. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck,
right?
I actually don't ship internationally anymore because of Canada.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's
not-
cheaper. It's actually cheaper for me to send something that's say 16 pounds. It's cheaper to send it to UK than it is to Alberta.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've had guys too where, they have one guy there. He said, oh, his online giveaway. And he says, oh, you won. And I said, well, raffle it again, send it to someone else. I said, because it's going to be too expensive to send it here.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time.
I wonder why that is. I don't understand. I'm sure it's simple.
Well, I think you got to pay the
Politics.
customs guys to look at it.
So you're paying their wages at
I
another
think
Yeah,
country?
pretty much.
Something.
Those fucking cocksuckers. I just wanted a switchblade.
Yeah. They want to
Yeah,
make sure
usually
you don't
it's
have a.
easier to go across the border and get a mailbox, like Jixer Kids just saying, go to the States and get a mailbox just across the border, and then have it mailed to there, and then go across the border and pick it up and bring it home, right?
Lots of guys do that.
Yeah, I know. a few
That's
people.
pretty fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's true though. A lot of guys do it. Anyone close to the border there, and then they're like a shipping hub, and they go, 5-minute drive, like in Sault Ste. Marie. You just drive across the border, pick it up.
Iowa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, for me, it's,
Iowa. I have terrible memories of Sault Ste. Marie.
it's about 45 minutes. 45 minutes from my place to the border, give or take, to
Yeah.
drive or ride, and then depending on the lineup at the border to get across the border. Because at Pacific Crossing here, it's a pretty busy border with lots of truck traffic and lots of traffic in general, just getting across the border into the States at this border by my place. So
Yeah.
you
I don't
be
have
sitting
one
at the
'cause-
line for an hour.
Closest border here is about 4.5 hours.
Oh, damn.
So
Yeah,
it's a bit of a trip.
haul.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab another
Y'all
coffee.
making me-
Right back.
Y'all making me love America a little more.
Oh God, America's great. Well, not
Yeah,
really.
The only thing I fear from America is the IRS.
Oh,
Yo,
no,
you just
yeah.
gotta pay your taxes.
yeah.
Yeah, just don't fuck around.
Yeah.
See, in Canada, we don't have that kind of law. You can't
That's
be
different.
incarcerated for owing the government
Oh,
money.
fuck. I wish we didn't have
You
that.
also don't have to pay for your fucking broken leg, though, do you?
Nah,
Right.
to a point, depending
Yeah.
on your coverage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on how much money you make in a year, right? So if you make such and such dollars, like in the high amount, you'd have to pay, where somebody who's a lower income wouldn't have to pay, kind of thing, right? So, sure, our healthcare is free, but you're still paying for it, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course, no such thing as a free lunch, right?
Yeah, exactly. You still have
Yeah,
to pay.
I got you.
Mm.
Well, yeah,
It's done through your taxes, though. It's basically done through your taxes when you file your taxes.
Mm.
that's nice. I claim everything as far as like I don't know if you know how it works down here, but like in business, you can claim your business expenses on your taxes.
Yeah.
And like I could fucking buy a candy bar, man. I write that fucking shit off.
Oh yeah,
nice.
no, we can do the same thing here in Canada too. Like if you're running your own business and shit like that,
Okay.
you can do the exact same thing. You can just fucking write off whatever, man. If you need to get shit tickets to wipe your ass, fuck, you can write those fucking things off, right? Like,
Nice.
it's just the cost of business, right? Like, oh, I need toilet paper for my bathroom at work, right? And so yeah, you just write that shit off, right?
Nice.
Yeah, I like
I
riding through the
constitute
States
it,
there.
dude.
Takes like $10 to fill up my bike in the States. Takes like 25 or more here.
Mhm.
It's freaking retarded.
Yeah, I'm paying what, 15 to fill my tank here. It probably cost me $7 down in the States.
Yeah, I've had it up over $30 for my Electroglide here.
Oh,
Like it's got a big tank on it for touring, right?
yeah, it's a 5-gallon tank, is it not?
Yeah, it's a little over 5.
Oh, okay.
So like, say you go down to the States, the only thing I found funny of the States is the first time I'm picking the hose out and I'm clicking the fucking hose, the fucking thing won't pump gas.
Uh-oh.
Like up here, you just run to the pump, pull it out, and pump gas. Like,
Oh, no. Yeah, fuck no. That's
Yeah.
like this 1970s or some shit for us.
yeah. Finally, the girl comes on and says, "Oh, you gotta come pay." Oh, so I go
Yeah,
over.
no,
and
there's no fucking way. You have all
I had
kinds of
to fuck with
crackheads
mine.
pumping gas and shit.
I give
Yeah,
her
you gotta pay
$20.
here. You gotta pay here. You gotta prepay your for your gas too here, or you pay at the pump, right? with your
Mhm,
fucking debit
exactly.
card. And that's what
Yeah,
I
now
did.
you have all kind of crackheads filling up all kind of gas bottles and shit. That wouldn't.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Anywhere out east here, though, Ontario and eastwards, you don't.
It used
That's
to be
crazy.
like that out here, but no. After we have in BC what's called Grant's Law, and this kid was working at a gas station, Grant Ducati, and some dude fucking came in and pumped up his fucking gas and decided to go fucking drive away. Well, this kid, Grant Ducati, he went out chasing after him, and anyways, he got hooked up underneath the truck and got dragged down the road to his death. And so his parents, you know, and the government and everything, they created what's called Grant's Law now. So you have to go in there and you basically have to prepay for your gas, or you do it at the pump, you pay at the pump, prepay at the pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right. I was fucking with my nephew the other day because he's a dual citizen. He's half Canadian. And his wife got him for Christmas a $150 tattoo gift card at a tattoo parlor. And I was like, what's that going to get you? A $20 American palm size tattoo? Fuck you, Uncle Billy. It's not that low.
Yeah, some of it's crazy. I remember when I was in the CBs, I ordered one diode from the States. It was like almost $20 for the diode. But it was a special diode.
Sounds like
Yeah, it let me swing between, because on the CB channel 3 and channel 4, there's a channel in between there, and it let me swing into that hidden channel.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Nice.
oh,
Nice.
sweet. Hey, did you ever think about this? Since there's a baby Yoda now, that implies that there's a Mexican Yoda, a posh Yoda, a gay Yoda, a redneck Yoda.
Yeah,
I want to meet
true.
the redneck Yoda.
yeah, I was
That's
just saying I
true.
want to be Redneck Yoda as well.
Can you imagine
Yeah,
using
yeah.
the Force to do a keg stand?
Right.
Just hanging upside down?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
God.
you're giving Prairie some ideas with Yoda back there.
Right.
We're gonna figure some shit out.
Yeah, make him look like a redneck.
Nice.
Wait a second.
Well, here comes the cowboy hat, Yoda.
No,
Yeah,
no,
The Duke. Oh, I was close. I was close.
there you
Yeah,
go.
there we go.
Taking
Nice.
it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Black Yoda.
There we go. Hip hop Yoda.
He'd be like, hot drop it like it is. Hot drop it like it is.
Right. Nah, yeah.
That was Yoda racist.
Nah, he gonna be like, have my money, bitch. Better.
Yeah. All right, Skulls. Thanks for swinging by, dude.
Those guys is taking off.
Scouts.
Nah, that's not racist. That's the problem. We at that point now. Can't nobody make fun of each other racist.
True. I'm glad you said
Oh, yeah.
that.
Feel free to make fun of white people on this stream.
Well, y'all
I'm
hear me
okay
all the
with it.
time. I'll make
That
fun
was
of
a
myself.
lesson in clown college, was to keep with the times and
Mm.
make sure that you're politically and racially, inert on the latest jokes. And now, if that was fucking in somebody's job description, you go straight to fucking
You'd be broke.
poverty.
Well, that's what I say. You can't tell no
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah, no, like it's the poor comedians, man. Like how hard they got
Yeah.
to work now to tell.
That's
a
all.
joke.
I'm a big comedy fan. That's all I listen to is podcasts and watch comedy. Yeah, that's that. They're hurting right now.
Everybody is epidermisly deficient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
it's getting
You got to
ridiculous.
think of the guys back in the '60s and the '70s and shit like that. You know, back in even Archie Bunker, TV show on Archie Bunker, like how
Oh shit.
how political that was, man. And
Oh, yeah.
man, you put shit like that on TV today, people would fucking lose it, man.
I know
Oh,
they
yeah.
just remade it too. They did a little remake. It had Woody Harrelson. Speaking of Woody Harrelson, they
Yeah,
had him
yeah.
and Marissa Tomei and all that. It was like too watered down. All that. It wasn't nowhere near.
No, exactly.
Even the shit he said that was supposed to be upsetting, it wasn't nowhere near how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a PC version of him being racist. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, that's not, no. I hate
Or
to
even
say
look
that
at the
term too,
Jeffersons.
because racist don't mean racist. I'll clarify for certain people like me. Racist is not, like you just said when you made that joke, that's not racist, because usually you was making it, you was trying to be funny. There's a difference.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, you trying to be funny, you wasn't trying to be hateful. That's
Yeah,
the difference.
Derogatory, yeah.
Yeah, derogatory, exactly. So that's the problem of everybody mix up. Like, so you can't make fun of nobody. That's you can make fun of every fucking thing. right? Everybody's size, shape, color, where the fuck your shit is. There's something for us to make fun for. So that's the point to it. Is when you're doing it like that, that's fine. But like you say, if it's derogatory, it's hating different like that. But usually it's not. And this is what everybody's doing. Yeah, what happened to like Kevin Hart? Shit, old ass jokes he made hella long ago, and he get kicked off the gram. Like Eddie Murphy already apologizing for Raw. He apologized for shit he did 30 years ago before he even start because he know he gonna get hit up. You know?
Man, I loved
shit was
what
funny.
he said on SNL. He's like, "Who's the fucking good dad now, Bill Cosby?"
Oh no shit! I missed that.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and there was still a lot of fucking controversy behind that line. It was
No,
just
because
like-
if you know, it's from his old school when Bill Cosby tried to check him. When he
That
said
why
Rich
you
Pryor
curse
told him,
so
"You better
much?"
have a Coke and smile and shut the fuck up." That was from that.
Dude, Rocket. He also said, "What was he? He's like, Bill Cosby just telling me I cursed too much back in the day. He was fucking bitches when he told me that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
He's raping
Nice.
bitches and telling me not to say fuck."
Nice. That's good. At least he get to come back out and say that. You know.
Yeah.
It's gone too far. Like say they start picking on fucking Christmas songs. Retarded.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby's
Well, yeah,
cold
that's easy one
outside
because
or
they can
whatever.
say you offended if you're not into Christmas, then you can
Well,
be
and,
offended.
and
Yeah.
Don Cherry, like I'm not a big fan to Don Cherry, but he says, "Use people should smarten up." He gets fucking fired.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh god,
Use
yeah.
people.
I did a video about that actually.
Yeah.
like- I'm not he's not my favorite guy. Like I never could stand him, but he's allowed to say what he said. I figure. Like
Mhm.
Oh, sure. Man,
You know?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm kind of biased for it because I'm a little older. That was the best Saturday Night Live I've seen since the early 90s, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
like-
shit.
you know, a
I
lot of
missed
people
that
like
one.
that.
I totally missed that one too, and
Me
I wanted to
too.
watch it, and I fucking missed it
Yeah.
because they put it instead. Like here out in BC, of course I don't have cable, so I don't have NBC, but Global that does carry it up here in Canada. They every now and then on Saturday they'll play it at 11:30, like when it's supposed to be played, or they'll decide to play it at 8:30. And if you don't realize that it's on at 8:30, and that was the day they fucking put fucking Eddie Murphy on at 8:30 at night, I fucking totally missed it. Right, I was so pissed because I so wanted to watch that one.
Oh my God, dude! There's a sketch. Oh shit, where there's a mass shooting or a fire or some shit at Santa's workshop, and Eddie Murphy's that one token dude that rushes the news camera and tells everybody what's happening. Oh man, gold.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's pretty funny.
Remember the routine he did in Raw where he's like, "I seen the whole thing. An airplane came down and blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Same character as an elf.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
There's one Gumby sketch though that you can just bypass. It fucking sucks.
I like that Jeff Dunham too. It's the one that they're not picking on him for that bony puppet he's got there.
Oh yeah. the
Oh, I
torso.
love that character.
Yeah, Ekabog or whatever the hell his name is.
He's a fucking racist. I mean, not racist. I don't really care. I got a lot of friends in armed services, American armed services. So Ajis can suck it.
Yep.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, anyway, it's craziness.
I could smell him coming too. Sorry.
You know, there's something like I'm not a racist guy. You know, I really don't care. But the place where I get my gas, the one guy who works there, as soon as you open the door to the place, it hits you like a punch in the face. He
Right?
stinks.
Christ.
What the fuck?
Like it's
like
fucking gross.
curry and balls.
It's a horrible body odor stench. It's like, dude, do you never fucking bath ever? Like he's behind the counter and it's sealed off with glass. There's only a little hole for speaking and a little curvy thing to slide the money and cards and shit through.
Yeah, but you
And
know
can
why,
it
right?
still reeks.
When he got to Canada, they told him, you keep your nose clean, keep your ass out of hot water, and don't fuck up.
Yeah, there you go.
Never heard that before. The wife says her husband's always picking her nose, never has a bath, and won't let her on top.
Boom.
Be like,
That's
P.S. Just because you see a blonde chick with her tits out doesn't mean you can stone her. Fucking
Yep.
lay off.
I've a buddy at work this morning, or I've seen it the other day on Facebook. So I went in this morning and I asked him, I said, how many eyes does a black rooster have? And then how many wings does a black rooster have? How many legs does a black rooster have? And then I asked him how many whiskers a white cat had. And I said, geez, it's funny. You know more about black cock than you do white pussy.
Man,
Oh,
I work at this fucking theater. We just got done with the Christmas show, and in the Christmas show, in the middle of the show, of this half-an-hour show, they bring camels out and do the whole nativity thing, like big production, dude. And everybody's got these fucking beards and robes and rags on their head, and fucking make. I know they're just Americans with costumes on, but it makes me nervous still. It's like there's gonna be a car bomb in this act next year.
Camel bomb.
God.
The hump is filled with plastic explosive.
I hate it. And they even bring goats out, and I wonder if there's a bomb shoved up one of the goats' asses.
So they're opening up one of them fucking slaughterhouses here in North Bay. One of them, I don't even know, what do they call them there? The Holly, where they got to fucking torture the poor bastards before they kill them.
Holy shit.
That's what they do with all their meat, right?
Mm.
Like all the animals have to go through a ritual. You don't just kill it. You got to slice its fucking neck.
That's true. Yeah, they bleed it out in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, that's how they kill animals regularly. You have to bleed them.
Well, they do like it's weird. We fucking bleed them, sure, but you hang them upside down,
Well,
and they're already dead. They should already be dead before you bleed them out. These motherfuckers are alive.
No,
Yeah,
they can't be dead. Their heart has to pump the blood out.
Yeah, but I've killed lots of pigs. Normally you shoot it in the head.
Yeah.
And you've got like a minute or two before the heart stops. So then you stick it down through the chest and it just squirts out.
You don't want the thing flailing around, fucking
No.
throwing blood all over
And
everywhere.
anything that dies suddenly flails around like a chicken after you cut its head off. Like pigs, cows.
Hence
They'll,
the
they'll,
expression.
lay, they'll lay still for like a minute or so. And then that reflex kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
There was a chicken in Ringling Brothers Circus. There was a chicken with its head cut off that lived 3 weeks, and they made like $1,000 off those tickets to see it. Before it died, it eventually fucking died. Chickens are peculiar.
That's awesome. Jixer Kid says he's got to fly to the Middle East next week. He's going to pick us all up some of that eau de toilette.
They probably just spit in a bottle, throw curry in it, just spray it on themselves for a month, let it ferment.
There was a construction crew here that actually got they had their license pulled and they were kicked out of the city because they were living in, you guys know what a sea can is?
No.
Like the big metal containers.
Yeah, like the big train cars. But
Okay.
you can buy them and use them for storage sheds basically, but they were living in that. So there was no running water, so there's no showers. They were pissing and shitting in buckets and inside there, and then they were all living in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, God, I don't even know how someone could stand it. I mean, the stench must have been unbelievable.
Corbeil condominiums.
I can't handle that. Another fucking group of people I can't handle. I like them though. They're good people. But Amish, what the fuck is going on? You need to use soap. I mean, that's just the most ridiculous fucking thing in the world. But they're nice people. They're fucking talented. They just stink to high hell too.
They're hard workers.
Yeah.
I laughed.
Yeah.
I got them to do the roof on my place. And it was a story and a half, and they ripped the whole half off and made it like a one-story bungalow. And they did that in 7 days. But
Damn. You got
but
Amish
they don't-
people out.
they don't drive. They don't use this and that. Like, they show up here, someone else drives them. So, okay, you don't drive, but you still use a vehicle to get here. You know, then they use all power tools while they're working.
Yeah,
and
it's
then they-
fucking redundant now.
Then they're up in my attic having lunch, and I'm like, fuck, all the noise stops. So I go out to look, and I said, well, you guys can come down and eat in the house. So he comes down. I said, we can warm up your shit in the microwave if you want. And then I had to show him how to use the microwave because he didn't know how to use the microwave.
Wow.
Were they like the Newfoundland Amish type?
No, they're from down Montana or someplace like that.
Oh, okay.
They're
But they're
actually
still
from
like
the US.
But they're still like the real bad Amish of Canadian accent, right? Don't go down, bother the man.
No,
We're
no,
here to work.
they had a Southern American type accents.
No
They're from the
shit.
US. Yeah, they moved up from the U.S.
That's funny. We don't have any Amish here. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Montana or it started with an M. One of them states down in the middle there.
Another thing that Amish people bring to the community is getting stuck behind black wagons for a long period of time.
Yeah, but like the way they worked, they had it like a fucking factory. One guy did this, one guy did that, and it was just bang, 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 done.
Kind of, that's like Mexicans. That's the Mexicans here. The Mexicans are great too, man. They built a porch on the side of my neighbor's house in 4 days, and it looks good.
Yeah,
It's like fucking primo.
yeah. Like I say, when it comes to building shit, they know what they're doing.
I love Hispanic.
Well, if you're on Prairie's on my Facebook, look through my Facebook pictures. The one spot there looks like a fucking missile hit the house. It's like a house with no roof, covered with a tarp and snow all over the place. And
But it has an epic porch.
no, that was when they were dismantling it before they put the new roof on.
Oh, okay.
They had to like rip the top floor off before they could redo it. And they decided to start December 15th, which in Canada, you know what that's like.
Yeah. Especially on the East Coast.
Oh yeah, the fucking snow's coming like crazy, and I got a 30 by 30 tarp over my house, and I'm fucking living in the basement. Perfect. Ran on generator for 9 days. It was about $250 worth of diesel fuel.
Oh, damn.
What you thinking, Prairie?
I'm just thinking, hey. let's go. Whoa, what the? Things are getting
Playing.
weird.
It looks like Yoda's got a big wang on him there.
It's a big robotic wang.
Yeah. You got some serious
Doing-
package, that boy.
Have any of you checked out The Mandalorian yet?
Yes, I have. I watched all fucking 8 episodes, man. It's pretty good. I was pretty impressed.
Same. Yeah, I liked it. It was they went right back to the regular fucking deal from the 70s, man.
Exactly.
They sourced 70s and 80s switches and shit to make the set instead of fucking CD bullshit. I loved it.
No, exactly. They went right back to the roots of how it was, and that's to me is why it was so good. I think is because they didn't fuck around.
And having Nick Nolte's voice as an alien, that was just fucking hilarious. He just sounded drunk as shit. I serve you.
I have
hell. I love that dude.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I was really impressed with that. I can't wait to see. They're filming season 2 right now, and supposedly it comes out in November or something like that. Season 2.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite scene out of the whole fucking series was when he's arm wrestling that fucking trooper, and Yoda the baby Yoda misunderstands what's going on and tries to choke
start choking her. Yeah.
I lost my shit. I don't know.
Baby Yoda's so cute.
It's not actually Yoda, though, is it?
No. It's not Baby Yoda. Or it's not Yoda, but it's the Yoda species, as they call it right now.
Yeah.
They don't really have a name for it. See,
It's a tricactus.
Yeah, but George Lucas never really put too much. He's always kind of kept the species kind of secret. He's never really said. He doesn't have a written lore of the Yoda species like he does a lot of the other stuff, right?
I see. So the fans are just calling him Tridactyl.
Yeah.
Got it.
And they're thinking
Nerd. I'm just kidding.
if you watch, I think it's Clone Wars or whatnot, they have a female Yoda on the council and stuff like that. So all the speculation is Yoda and her got together and fucking did the fucking nasty and they made Baby Yoda, because if you were to look at the chronological timeline, because Baby Yoda is supposed to be 50 years old, so if you look at the chronological timeline, it kind of fits where Yoda and Yannick, I think was her name, or some fucking thing, kind of fucking made a Baby Yoda. But the other thing too is the other speculations, it's a clone as well, right? So
Redneck Yoda. Can't wait to meet him.
Redneck Yoda.
Gonna love him. I wonder what his name is. Redman.
yeah, well, I was trying to think, I was thinking Cable Guy, right?
Joe Dierte. Joe Dierte.
Love it.
You guys want to buy a shrunken head? I need beer.
I know. I'm looking at like, fuck, man, beer store closes in an hour, and I don't have enough empties even to purchase a fucking 6-packs. Like, fuck, I took all my empties in already. Like, fuck.
Fuck, where's your Patreon?
Yeah.
We'll only buy beer with this Patreon account. Thank you.
This is the brokest I've been since I've had this job. So, oh, well, it's shit happens. Spend a little too much.
Yeah. You'll have to get a challenge like Knuckles had, where guys are sending them cans of beer to try.
Oh, yeah, J-Mac. I do have beer in my fridge, but it's only a couple singles and it's not enough.
So why start, eh?
Yeah, that's just it, right?
Oh boy. It's about time to get to bed, I think.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I fucking wish I was tired and go to bed. I'm
I've-
fucking for the night, so.
I've been up 24 hours now, a little over. It's now 1:30 in the morning almost.
Yeah, I gotta I have to start switching my sleep, right? From
Yeah.
graveyard shift to day shift. And, I stayed up as late as I could. I was like, fuck, I gotta go to bed. And I only got like 4 hours sleep. I'm hoping that'll catch up to me
Yeah.
about 2 a.m., right?
If I did that last night, I went to bed there just for 11 and I woke up at 1 o'clock. And then I was screwed.
Yeah.
Well. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to get going. And
All right, Tex.
nice jumping in and chatting with you.
It's nice to meet
Good
you,
having you, man.
Scott.
Yeah. Do you have a channel? I never got your channel, Bill.
I'm sorry, the Valentine Collection. But it's spelled fucked up. So just look up Backroad Moto and you'll see a bunch of those videos, and that's
Backroad.
Valentine's hard to spell. Here, I'll put it here. Wait, unless you don't give a fuck.
Just
Here.
put it in the chat. Just type your
It's right
name
here.
in the
Yeah,
chat.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Here,
and
it
then
says
grab
fuck. There you go.
And then you just have to fucking click on there you go. And then
Oh, yeah.
go to channel from there.
Okay. Where the fuck did you put it? Oh, there we go.
Thanks for even asking. That's nice. People are like, fuck that guy.
Well,
I miss
what it's about.
I miss Backroad Moto videes, dude. The fucking
Yeah.
Fuck
I
you,
miss
Cal.
your moto vlogs, man.
Where you going? Oh, you got a
Carl's
nice
still
car.
there.
No, really, he doesn't have a nice car.
I'll do motovlogs again when I get another bike. It'll be soon.
Yeah, that's cool.
there we go.
I appreciate that. That's
Oh, no.
nice.
No, man,
I'd say
that's
let's check
why I
out
used to
other people.
watch it, man. And then fucking even the production you put into your videos, man. The dancing girls, all that drone footage you'd put at the beginning and everything, and just all that shit that you would find and just slap your videos together. Like, fuck it, your videos are always cool to watch, man. And then just yelling at cows, "Fuck you, cow!"
All right, guys.
Cows and grass are the worst things, but then
Yeah, or the other one, my other favorite one you do is like, "Oh, look at that, that's a nice car." No, it's not a nice car. You fucking whisper.
or I like your Jeep. I didn't
Yeah.
really like this
You like your
Jeep.
Jeep, yeah.
Okay, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Later,
Later,
Scott.
Tex. Tex Rider out.
I'm looking right now for I either want nice. I want a Savage back so I can street track it, You know what I mean? Lower the front end or raise the rear end, street
Yeah.
track the fuck out of the thing. Because that was a fun bike, dude. If anybody's ever ridden this silly LS650, it's man, you can manhandle it like a little BMX bike. It'll fucking do 80, 90 easy. You know, do you really need more than that if you're around town?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So customizable, single cylinder, so it sounds so funny. I love that bike. Or with the XS 650 or XS 600, whichever one it is,
Yeah.
or the XS 450 or XS 400, and street track that. That'd be a fun fucking video, like a build series. Or of course the classic, stupid, cheap Sportster 1200 from the 80s, and fuck that one, dirt bike, right? Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you can find a couple of used sporties in your area for pretty cheap.
Oh yeah, they're all over 1,500 to 2,000. But
Oh,
Christmas
wow.
just happened, so I'm like
Yeah.
300 in the hole right now.
No, that's understandable.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like even on my my video that I just did before Christmas, wishing everybody happy New Year's and holidays and whatnot, and then until December comes and you get that credit card statement, and you're like, what the fuck did I spend my money on?
Yeah.
It's bad. It's like, you know, the kids aren't. I don't know. This is what my life has turned into with Christmas anyway. With all the kids, there's so many of them. If you're not $500 to $1,000 in the hole just before Christmas, then the kids aren't going to have a good Christmas, and that's just sick. Sickening.
Yeah, because they all want the latest gadgets, right? You know, I want that iPad and that.
Well, I'm glad my kids are getting into the retro shit, which is I'm happy about that. Like I bought a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis this Christmas. That's the first time I fucking thought about that shit in years, but that's what they wanted. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's awesome. They want 16-bit bullshit.
Yeah, unlike my kid, she wants the latest fucking iPhone and stuff like that. It's like, fuck you. I don't even own one of those. Why the fuck would I buy you one? Like,
I tell you, Ashton Kutcher's got it together. He won't let what's her face fucking spoil the kids, so they have to work for their money. I love that.
Yeah. Well, mine's only 13 right now, so as soon as she turns 15, when she's legal, I'll have to start working, and that's going to be the fucking same thing with her.
My second to the oldest is 15 right now, and it sucks, man. It sucks.
Yeah.
So bad. But not everybody's kids are the same, of course. So
No, well, that's just it, right?
mine leaves fucking tampons and maxi pads out where you can see them in her bathroom and shit. Walk in there. Horror show. Fucking greasy horror show in there. 18's crazy too, where they try to fucking act all individual, and my oldest is 18 and she's all fucking just whatever. She tries to figure out whatever bothers you, and then she does that a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's so great.
Fuck, when I was 18, I was never at home, man. I was always out hanging out with my friends down at the beach. I only fucked up when I was 14 and fucking had problems and shit. But once I got through that and everything, and fuck yeah, 18 years old now, yeah, I was fucking never at home.
I'm a little nervous letting that one out into the world, but we'll see. That's the first one I've let go. Perhaps, you know, that's like gotten turned into an adult.
Yeah.
So I'm new at the whole turn into an adult thing. I got 5 more to do that with. But if whatever I learn, I will share.
Yo, Rocket, you there still?
Right?
Probably went to get booze.
Well, I was wondering if you fell asleep. Mrs. Peaches has the pooping theory. Ah, he pooping. Oh, I gotta make that. Instead of saying, oh, subscribe, it's gotta be, he pooping. I'm gonna put the link in the side chat if anybody's wanting to join.
How many people we got here? Well, we still got 8 watching. It's all right.
Yep, doing okay. I'm trying to keep a close eye on it in case the stream goes tits up again.
Yeah, that was kind of odd that it did that.
That was annoying. Oh, fuck, Billy. I love when you're on these streams.
Oh, is that what you're laughing at? We're having a taco. Could be having a taco. Man, I've been craving shrimp tacos all day.
I've never had a shrimp taco.
Oh, you're missing out, man. Imagine this. Shrimp cooked in a little bit of chili powder and butter. And then you put that in with coleslaw with no mayonnaise. Raw coleslaw. And then you put this avocado and lemon blend that you put in the blender on top of that with some onion.
That sounds
And there's no oil or grease to it. It's just like fucking garden fresh heaven.
It does sound good.
It's very good. With a margarita.
I'd rather go with purple onion though than the unflavored coleslaw.
The onion's good fucking on there too, man. Shredded onion in the coleslaw. Yeah, just as long as it's fucking not greasy.
I like purple onions because they're nice and they're sharp and you know.
Me too. I fucking love that shit on a gyro
Yeah.
Yeah, always
or
love
gyro,
onions.
depending on where you're from. You could have a
Yeah.
pop or a soda.
I just fried up a bunch of purple onions tonight. Put them on a burger.
See, I don't fry them. I
good.
used to fry my purple onions, but I don't because I find it loses the flavor. I'd rather saute up white onion and then leave the purple onion raw because the raw purple onion is just so much better than when it's sauteed. I find. I just think it loses its flavor when you fucking cook the purple onion.
No, I just like the taste of it when it's like I burn them. Like I
Nice.
caramelize the shit out of them, and I love
Yeah,
that.
see, I'd rather do that with a white onion and then leave my purple onion raw.
I'll
I tried
grill
that.
my
I didn't
onions
really care
sometimes.
for it.
I
Oh, we got a
grill
new
onions.
we got a new guest coming in.
Huh?
Girl versus live. Welcome to the party. I'm such a
I love that talk show volume increase of the music.
Can't help myself. How you doing, Annie? Oh, we can't hear you.
You all
She's
very
not-
quiet.
She's not talking to you. Silent treatment. You should ever do that? Go into a live stream just so you can give everybody the silent treatment.
Just mute the mic.
Just stare.
Yeah.
Just not do anything. Good idea.
It is. Just put your helmet on and just stare into the fucking camera.
Keep fucking with your microphone, girl. Versus life. I keep wanting to shorten your name and it just sounds rude.
I don't
Girl.
know. We can't, like, it's not coming through at all. So I don't know what's going on. But she's got a headset with a mic on it, so it's really weird that she can hear us, but the mic isn't doing its thing. But in the meantime, don't forget to I don't know why I get such a kick out of that. I'm fucking retarded.
You should make it straight up old Ed Sullivan music. We turn it up. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Martin. I can't do that fucking trumpet now. Those are the things I aspired to. Doing trumpet now.
I can see her swearing.
Oh, anybody want to buy a tiger? Seriously, the exotic animal market is so low right now, and everybody that fucking sells tiger cubs is fucking starving. And some friends of mine have everything on their ranch for sale, well, as far as cats go, for $2,000 for a tiger cub. And they'll ship. They'll ship. Doesn't mean it's going to get through customs, but they'll ship it to you. So, if you ever want to be crazy fucking guy tripping on acid with a tiger in his living room like Mike Tyson, I could hook you up right now, real cheap.
That's right, Dark. And it's all thanks to you, buddy. Dark's the one that helped me get this OBS thing running. I couldn't figure it out. I don't even know why I soloed that. Okay, whatever.
What do you guys think of the stupid Cybertruck?
The what?
You know what I?
The Tesla Elon Musk Cybertruck that's supposed to have smash-proof glass.
Oh yeah, that's a stupid thing.
Yeah, that stupid fucking thing.
It's.
I hate it. I hate it that he's calling it a truck. It fucking eats me to death, man. Some of the yuppies around here call their fucking SUVs trucks, and it's the same. It eats me just bad. Because that's an SUV, dude. That Cybertruck is not a fucking pickup truck. That's
No,
an SUV.
exactly. It's an SUV. I don't see anything fucking truck about it. What the hell is it gonna haul besides passengers inside, right?
He says because it has a bed, but it's just a solar panel with a roll top fucking cover to it. You can't. I mean, you can't hook up a trailer to it because of the sides of the bed. You can't reach into the side of it and grab your axe or whatever the fuck it is because of the side of the fucking vehicle. It's a mess, man. I don't think he's really thinking. He just wants to. He's thinking back to the future. Hoverboards, weird Mohawk.
He needs to just focus his technology on that solid state battery. Like
Yeah,
Yes.
that fucking battery. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that fucking battery's gone.
Yeah, once
Would
they
be
get
anyway.
that solid state battery technology going, then fucking, batteries will last much longer and become much smaller.
Oh,
Charge
what was
a lot
up with the
faster.
emo? What was up with the emo kids presenting everything? Did you watch the
No,
unveiling?
no, I didn't. See that.
Him, he had all these weird emo kids with dreadlocks and shit and like goggles on with their fucking platform boots, like styling, like showing the truck, like this is the truck.
That's
Truck.
hilarious.
It was freaky weird.
Yeah, no, the only thing I seen was they just showed the clip on the news about talking about the smash-proof glass, and Buddy ends up fucking smashing the glass.
Yeah, what was funny, he had like the right glass on a platform, and he had this emo kid with dreadlocks and neon goggles climb up this ladder and drop a steel ball on the glass, and then got higher and higher. And then the dude threw the same ball that the emo kid had after that at the window.
At the side window, they smashed.
Yeah. Shit was funny, man.
That thing's ugly as fuck. Anyway,
It is terrible, dude. I built a pine box derby car just like that. Like,
Yeah.
well,
That's what I was saying. I said it looked like a race car from like the Sega Master System days. It was like 8-bit.
and the inside is crap too. It's like an arcade game that from the '80s.
Yeah, maybe that's what they were
Every-
going for.
Everything's going retro. My kids wanted a Sega Genesis. Do that deal.
Fuck, I want a Sega Genesis just so I can play golf, man. My buddies and I used to play golf all the time and have like tournaments and shit on the fucking Sega Genesis. Throwing the
Sega
fucking
Genesis,
control- yeah, throwing the
fucking
controller.
man.
Hell yeah, dude! Mortal Kombat is my deal. We've been playing Mortal Kombat for a few weeks.
Yeah, no, we would fucking play golf all the time. We'd just fucking drink slam back beers and smoke joints and play fucking golf. There'd be 4 of us all the time, throwing the controller back and forth to make your shot and stuff, right? Those are good times.
He said, "I am fucking mint."
Oh, look,
See
he's
my
back.
stream when you're high, fucking man.
I missed that. I don't even remember. I just remember you guys all laughing at me.
Hey, Rocket's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
That's
What's
what I
up,
just
though,
said.
y'all? I see. Was the girl in her life?
Go versus Life is back.
That's my folks. That's my new folks right there.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Have you seen Elon's tunnel?
I've heard of the tunnel. The
It's
one,
pretty fucking.
yeah. I think I seen a Casey Neistat video about that.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I saw. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Casey
that's the
Neistat.
same one. That's a sample tunnel that he was in, but Imagine that going for like 80 miles at
Yeah, they
80
want to
miles
do like a
an hour.
hypertube or some fucking thing like that.
Yeah, well, it'll have sensors to where the Teslas or whatever electric cars have this fitting to it,
Yeah,
that it's going into the tunnel. And when it goes into the tunnel, it'll connect to those fucking side deals, the bumpers.
yeah.
Oh,
And
The
then-
bumpers hooked to your fucking wheel somehow, and then keep it aligned like a goddamn sled track at a ski slope, and
Mhm.
or a roller coaster, if you will, that's not attached, and then it'll just go the I don't know, the specific speed that the tunnel requires you to go, so you don't run into the back of anybody. That's scary.
Yeah,
as
everybody.
fuck.
Yeah,
That's really
everybody will
fun,
be doing the same speed, fucking, and walk that in intervals. So yeah, they'll never run into each other unless something
that'd be
drastic
awesome.
happens.
Can't
You know,
wait.
something fails. There's a failure, right? So
Mhm.
But it's scary though because, like for instance, the X model Tesla is an SUV. It's big, and what went into the sample tunnel was a car version, a car fucking Tesla. I don't know what model
Yeah.
it was, and the tunnel was just over the roof, like 5 inches.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
what are they going to do about the SUV if that's?
Oh yeah.
I don't get it. The little things like that Elon does that fucking.
Well, I'm sure it's all test bed right now, right? To figure out if
Yeah.
it's going to work or not. You know, this. No,
Like
he's
he might have
really-
just built that tunnel for a certain model car.
Yeah,
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 it'd probably be a standard. Yeah.
Until he's
He's no
you
idiot,
know.
right? He's no idiot, so he knows what he's fucking doing.
Pulling the
Falling out of your
rocket.
chair on the stream.
Right.
Fucking man.
I finally did the other night. That's the first time in a long time.
Hey, Rocket, I don't know if we can do this. Can you play music on this stream?
I think and I could play it through my thing.
I almost vomited.
Give it a shot.
Let me see. Either way, yeah, because I could play it through my voice. Just don't know how it would hold steady. You know, yours like stays. I don't know if
Yeah,
it'll do that.
I've never tried on someone else's stream. I
That's
don't think.
true. Let's see.
I'll give
Find
it a
my
shot.
shit.
I can't get an image of Redneck Yoda doing a force
Jump,
kick out of my head.
There, that's what you need. You need an
I don't know what
R2D2
music
that's a
this is.
keg.
Hit it.
Redneck Yoda, fucking looking like he's
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Did
That's brilliant.
Did
Put a tap on R2D2's head too.
How's that?
Yeah,
Can you hear it?
exactly.
Nope. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Have the Mandalorian in the background cheering him on.
Nice.
You can hear it, you say?
Yep.
And it's not cutting off?
No,
No, no, it's working like it's supposed to.
and it's not too loud. It's a nice, perfect level. It's pretty low.
Yeah, okay.
It's still
That works.
fucking in here, man.
That works. I get the party going. I was supposed to be chilling, but that make me want to start drinking more.
No
What are
dear.
you drinking on?
Buchanan still.
A big
Should be
can.
almost gone. I only got a little bit left. Oh, I don't have the camera. I was trying to show the camera. It's almost gone, I think.
Ah.
Look, it's only a little bit. This from the other day, or whenever that was. 3-4 days ago.
I got 3 bottles of wine left over for Christmas. I'm trying to stay away from them, man. I can drink a case of beer in a day, but a half a bottle of wine will fucking turn me into a dumb shit.
Yeah, that wine and shit ain't cool. That should be have me fucked up. I mean, the next day. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the worst, dude. The next
Yeah.
day, like butt chugging a cigar.
I ain't that hoity-toity anyway. That's the problem. It's the image of that shit that make me not want to do it. We down here with the cheese and whiners, so I don't be. wanna fuck
Don't
with
worry, it's cheap wine. The appearance of wealth is the same thing as wealth.
it. Yeah.
Onlooker.
Nah, I just talk shit.
That's why. That's literally why I do it, man. Because my friends are fucking hoity-toity, like you're talking
Is
about.
that right? Yeah.
And when when they come over, I vacuum the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I just need to get drunk. I understand the good shit. I'm just saying it ain't that serious. I'm not an alcohol snob or a pot snob or whatever kind of snob you want to talk about.
My neighbors are all 70 and fucking rich, get real bitch, fucking try to keep the facade up. I don't belong here. I'm in here getting high and drunk every fucking day, all day long. Over there, like putting the 10 Commandments on their lawn.
Oh no, yeah.
Planting flowers and shit.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. I wouldn't fit there either. I learned I fit in Vegas and Fremont Street. That's where I learned I fit.
I lived in Vegas for about a year.
I was like, oh, this is my people. It was fucking a bunch of fucking crazy motherfuckers like me.
I lived in Vegas for a year, and it was a little too long.
Yeah, I could imagine living there would be rough. I got a coworker that just moved there. Like, that's what got me keep talking about this shit, because I'm really mad at myself because I should have went out there for New Year's Eve and chill with them. But, yeah, I didn't, but we'll see. But, yeah, a coworker just moved out there. So at least I got some hookup out there and go out there and not necessarily need a hotel room.
It's real important to have connections in Vegas, but don't stay there for 4 days.
No, I can see that. I can see how you can get in trouble there.
It's just kind of disgusting after a while, man. You get kind of sick of the norm, the standard, if you will, of Vegas. It's kind of like too much after a while.
Well, I think that'd be my problem. Is I think that's like the norm for me. So
one of my clinchers was I worked at a drop zone, skydive drop zone, and at the end of the day, planes were super hot, and then we leave. So and the desert gets cold at night. So these homeless motherfuckers would pile up underneath the plane. So part of the job was shooing away the homeless motherfuckers. And it got worse and worse. One day there was a dude in a 3-piece suit with a tan line where his wedding ring and his Rolex was the night before. And that was one of the clinchers. I was like, holy fuck, this place is gonna eat me alive. I don't get the fuck out of here.
Oh no shit, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad though. Nah, but overall, them was my people. I was right at home. All my little ghetto shit, what we call ghetto over here, all that shit was right at home over there. It was nice.
Dark Zero just gave me a thumbs up. Fucking man.
There you go.
My poor honey can't get her mic working.
I knew it was something because she was quiet.
That sucks.
That's the new one. She the unicorn. That's what I tell you. That's my new buddy. She the unicorn. She gonna piss off all the women.
Reverse life.
Yeah, definitely.
Pick up everything on your desk, slam it down twice.
If we could put her up there and Trump, that's enough to get me to stir the whole fucking country, and I would be dying. Because I told you my dream is if Trump get impeached and get voted back in, that's my dream. In case anybody, a lot of people might hate that, but
Well, he's definitely going to be back in 2020.
I hope so.
It doesn't matter what those idiots try.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Because I want to see motherfuckers jump out. See, I was going to say that's wrong too, but
well, I mean, their own party
go crazy.
Their own freaking Democratic Party had 3 of them switch to Republican because of the shit.
Oh no shit, yeah, because it's all bullshit. Technically, it wasn't even legal. It wasn't even it's not even truly impeachable if you go by if you get really technical about it. He didn't commit a crime.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys feel that way, man. That's cool. I have to keep my mouth shut around these people.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was kind of trying to because I wasn't sure about the side chat, but I was like, that is my little fantasy is for him to get impeached and get voted in because I just want to see people go nuts and jump out of windows and shit. That shit, I don't know. My new thing, I don't know what it is. I just get a thrill out of people flipping out over dumb shit. That's my new thing. We had that at work. It was a little shit, and everybody was going all crazy, and I was just laughing. What do they say when you laughing while you watch the world burn? I think it's that. I done got to that point.
Nihilistic, right? Is that right?
Is that what that's called? Yeah, like I done got to that point. Like that shit just be, but not the bad way though. Like just the way to where, like I say, people tripping off dumb shit. That's my point. Not over tragedy, but just the dumb shit. Like whatever even he do, whatever you want to say he do, that ain't nothing to be going to safe zones and then they're ready to kill yourself over.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that
the
part.
Flat Earthers are the best, man. Flat Earthers.
Flat Earthers. Everybody gets started with them, yeah.
Oh man, I love that. If the Earth was flat when a meteor hit it, it would sound like a fucking symbol.
Right, that's true too. Well, the one to get me when they said space was fake. Like I read all this shit. I can like give you all the arguments of technically I can't prove a lot of shit. But then when it was like space is fake, that's where it got hard for me because I'm in that industry. I built shit that went to space. So I'm like, well, there's a point where I kind of think it went to space. I can't really prove it, but I did watch the fucking rocket go up and go disappear. And then I did have cameras after that showed me like the separation.
Yeah.
So after that, maybe the camera could be fake. I mean, but I also got proof of communications from the thing. So it's hard for me if I'm in the middle of that. So it's hard to say space is fake when I literally got shit in space with my DNA on it. You know, so
That's
that
like
part
that,
is, yeah.
That's like that Christian lady that says that dinosaurs are fake. They're actually dragons and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that video, but there's some Christian lady and she goes into a museum with all these fossils and shit like that. And she's like, there's no such thing as dinosaurs. These are dragons and blah, blah, blah. It's just like,
Nah, yeah, I've heard that though. Not the dragon thing, but I've heard it's many old school people that's like, nah, that's all the devil. The whole dinosaur thing that's fake and that's the devil. And, you know, Rocket just gave me some rocket science. No, I do got my rocket science. That's my shit. But no, yeah, you got a lot of that. That was the devil. That's the devil. There's no such thing as dinosaurs. That's an illusion. It's fake. The people made it up. There's all kind of shit with that. Like,
oh yeah, exactly.
yeah, like a lot of it I can't argue. I can't argue because I can't technically prove it, but I understand the knowledge of shit, right? I understand carbon dating. I understand half-life. You see what I'm saying? I understand a lot of shit that how you measure shit and how you get the age of things.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah. So I understand that too. I don't know how it works, but it's the way I look at it is some of these people think that we've only been around for 2,000 years. So we've been around for a much fucking longer.
Oh, I got one that fucks them up with that one. Again, we won't be pissing some people off. I get these people all pissed off because I've heard that too. Or 6,000 years. We only been here like 6,000 years. Yeah. I was like, you know, they got fucking trees that's been here like 12, 14, 15,000 years. Now, we know trees, you can count a ring on the shit. Fuck science. Fuck all the dumb shit. We know you can watch a motherfucker grow, cut it down after 5 years, you probably see 5 rings. Yeah. So at that point, you know you can count the rings on something and get the years on it. So you got a tree that existed 20,000 years ago. So you telling me the motherfucking tree existed before the earth?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where right there they get pissed because they're stumped, right? And then you want to come with all kind of bullshit. But I'm like, no, come on now. What you gonna come back with that? You say your tree is 6,000, but we got proof, physical. We right down here too. We buy that what you call that shit? The big bear, whatever all that shit with them big ass railroads down here. Oh, that's hella old. Yeah. So that shit's right down here. We're like, dude, you can go chop one of the motherfuckers down. You see the fucking rings. That shit is older than the fucking what y'all talking about. So how do you explain that? Yeah. And that's the one they don't want to answer. They don't have no answer. They get pissed at you and immediately remember natural recurrence is gonna be like, that's the devil. You the devil influenced you, and then that's how they shut you out. And then
exactly.
Because you ain't got nothing for me on that one.
There's this fucking fantastic thing on Disney Plus in the National Geographic section called Christ's Tomb. And National Geographic flipped the bill to restore Christ's tomb and the fucking dome on the rock and whatever.
Right.
And when they lifted up the Christ, the bedstone, they called it.
Yeah.
There was a fucking secret tunnel that led out of Jerusalem.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, go look at it if you have Disney Plus. Go fucking check that out. It's hilarious.
I'll check that out. I've got Disney Plus. Yeah. I've been binge watching that Clone Wars, the animated series Clone Wars on Disney Plus there.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what would you use a tunnel under the bedstone for? It just led right directly to the bedstone. I thought to myself, well, maybe to do a magic trick. Make yourself look like a hippie zombie. Came back from the dead. Make some dirty fish. That's what I'd use it for.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to piss the people off, but yeah, kind of can't believe that. I know I'm laughing at the side chat over there on her with that.
Girl versus Mike.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
All right, there you go. I hear you now.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
What do you say? Darkest Stone. Fucking man.
Fucking man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Text is over here commenting on my text writer is over here commenting on my video, and he ends every comment with "take care."
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah.
Take care. You suck. Take care.
I know. Do you guys have anybody ever left like a "you suck" or "this is horrible"?
Oh,
Yeah,
I've had
I've
some
had a few of
negative
them
comments.
comments.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you leaving.
Like-
it. Have you ever left "this sucks" or "this is horrible" or whatever?
No,
Yeah,
I've never
not on
done
anybody I know. But
Yeah, that's
No.
That's.
Oh,
what
there
I've
was
never-
one guy I fucking ripped apart because he came on my video and started talking shit.
Oh, that's
So,
different. Yeah.
so I'm like, okay, who is this prick? So I go to his video and he had this stupid thing about he was filming an intersection where the yellow light, then red. And he's saying it was changing too fast, but he did his math all wrong. So I wrote this huge comment. I'm like, if you could do basic math, you would understand that there's a difference between
Nice.
1.5 seconds and 1 minute 50 seconds.
Nice.
So yeah, he got.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nothing he could do because I was totally right. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll change it.
Right. Nice.
And he stopped harassing me on my channel, so that was good.
Exactly. That's the crazy part. That's what I say. I wouldn't leave no negative fucking comment. If I thought something horrible, I just think it's horrible. I'm not gonna say
Right.
nothing.
especially like when you end up at somebody's channel, he looks like a murderer already, and there's he's just like fucked up. You're not gonna say your video sucks. That motherfucker's gonna hire a hack.
Exactly. To highlight your shit and be after you. Yeah.
I mean, if I lost my medication for like a month, I'd
right.
fuck your ass down.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I understand how possible it is. I don't. Yeah.
Well, yeah, next thing you know, you're in the bottom of a well getting soda revolution on your ass.
Exactly.
Nobody needs that.
gets the hose again.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
got
some of the
time
shit
for
that I
that.
sell?
Right.
Some of it might be real. You never know.
Uh-huh.
I'm already pushing it. I'm already in trouble anyway. I shouldn't be laughing. I already put all my fucking house, business, all that. These motherfuckers can get me right now. So I shouldn't really be laughing about this shit. 'Cause,
I said that to a guy last month, man. He's fucking just joking with me at work. And I was like, you know, I sell body parts to people, right? Your legs look good.
nice.
Fucked up.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's what I realized on my shit. If I blow up, I got a problem because I done showed all my shit.
I figure
Yeah.
if anybody can find Burbridge, period, they're doing a good job.
Well, my argument, y'all saw my little hood shit too. I'd be like, you can find it, but let me see if you're brave enough to come down here though. So,
Yeah,
That
then
too.
there's that.
yeah, there's a little part to that. That like, I might not even have to get to you. If somebody get to you before I even got to you, you know? So,
I got
but no, it ain't that though.
one.
I just don't trip. Like, I can't say I would get that big, but even if I do, it ain't necessarily anybody murderous. It may be somebody creepy. I can handle whoever run up on me. You know what I mean? Unless you run up trying to pop for real and really just trying to kill me, that's different. But
Oh, yeah.
some little
I was-
creeper type dude or something, nah, I don't really give a fuck about that shit. I ain't threatened by that. You know?
You can tell the ones that are, like fucking crazy. And
Yeah,
have
you know what I mean?
skill.
Yeah, like, yeah, this dude gonna
You
fucking try
can
to
also
kill me.
tell the
That's different.
15-year-olds that are just trying to be fucking big.
Yeah, he just creepy or he want to try to be in a way. In his way, he just showing me how good he is to find my house. Like he think that's like a positive, you know, like those type dudes. But yeah, no, if somebody want to kill you, they gonna kill you. That's what I tell people all the time. If somebody want to kill you, they gonna try to kill you. They
Oh,
gonna-
yeah.
If they really know what the fuck they doing, they gonna catch you slipping. So you don't need to worry. Like, well, there's certain people be telling me, "Oh, you showed your house and you showed that." Nah, dude. Like I say, if it's somebody really that good, technically, not saying it like that, not saying I wish it to. If somebody that fucking good, he can get me like that, well, he deserve it. He did that much fucking homework. He did whatever he needed to do, and he came all the way to my fucking place and smoked me. Well, that he deserved it. And that was my fate. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm on that level. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't have did
Also,
nothing
it
about
could be
that.
said that you're kind of dumb for thinking that, you're going to chase something down. Like, I second guess myself for saying that. Because I think about my house, man. I got cameras everywhere and shit. Dude, you're just going to get busted.
That's what I'm saying. And again, like I was saying, yeah, you would try to come up in here and get lit up, dude. And there's no. So yeah, like, but either way, like, even yeah. So I don't know. Some of that, yeah, I understand. I ain't knocking it because I do know that some of the even bigger guys on certain levels, yet they have motherfuckers coming to their house and shit, you know. But
They
like I
get
say,
so
it's just the type of
butthurt.
person that do that. That's not the type of person I'm scared of. Like, you know, that ain't
Yeah.
the type of person finna walk up and blast me, most likely. You know, that's what I worry about. I don't worry about some stalker or some fan. But like I said, I had a little crazy gay dude and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really trip off dude. I was even really slipping when that dude was like, "Hey, come on." He was like, I thought about it. Look, I had all this, man. I don't know if y'all know how serious this. We was talking about earlier, fame, or somebody was talking about. Yeah, this motherfucker knew me. He know me. He know my face. He knew my profile. He know all this shit. He like, come on, meet me down here. Then there's an appointment. He like, come on down here and come look at my car back here in the back.
Oh shit!
And it's about 6 of these motherfuckers. Like I say, and these motherfuckers is super fruity, dude. One of them is so fucking gay. He kind of look hot. Like it was that bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you like, and then I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck? Like I say, I told you how my life be. I'd be like, if this is my fate, must be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Damn, boy,
I was just like, all right, let's go. And we went and looked at the car, whatever they did. But it was just a whole fanboy thing, and it was weird for me because that's all something that I wouldn't think that was my demographic. Basically, that was like punk, or I don't know what you would call that. Back in the day, we called that punk, or it was a style but it was like gay punk dudes. You know, and it was like, so again,
what do you call glam?
Is that what they call it now?
Them clams.
No. Back in the 70s and 80s, they're fucking glam boys or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, with the long hair, look like a girl, and you got your skinny jeans. Now they got jeggings. You know.
I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Party Monster, but that's what that's reminded me of.
Yeah,
it was that type. So that's why I say that whole thing was out of my thing. But like I say, I was just like, okay, if this was finna be, and it was also to try not to be negative and keep thinking that crazy shit, right? It could be really motherfuckers just really like your content or whatever. So either way, I was just like, all right, well, let's go. And then they did whatever they did, and I'm just like, all right, y'all. And then it was gone, and it was cool. Like that dude was still like comment on my shit here and there, like, but. Yeah, but at the time, though, yeah, I was a little scary, a little freaky. Like, you know, you're like, you're not sure.
You know, if you don't know them,
yeah, you're not sure. These motherfuckers know you. That's where you learn that whole fame shit. Like, they know you, but you don't know them.
You don't know them, yeah.
That shit ain't cool.
They know everything.
Plus, on the overflow of flamboyance can kind of fucking add to that nerve.
That's what it was, yeah. Because if it was regular guys, maybe I would have been trusted. So the regular guys probably could have robbed me first, because I would have just trusted them. I was just kind of tripping on them because they was all a little bit on the other side, to where I'm like, hey, what the fuck going on here? Like, if, you could be a fan, but I ain't down with that shit. Y'all need to leave that shit over there. You know what I mean?
They
like,
could be fucked up on drugs too, and a band of them will do whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's 6 dudes. I don't give a fuck how gay you are. 6 dudes against one, they could take me. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to you? I got appraised by 6
I come back all quiet and shit.
Man.
The EMTs would be like, oh, that explains a lot. I need sutures immediately.
For real. I was risking it. I risked it on a lot of levels. I didn't tell nobody. I fucked up on many levels. They could have snatched my ass up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I kind of learned from that. I'll never do that shit again, but at the time. For real.
There's a butch gay friend of mine.
Kill herself over there.
For real though.
I had just tried to hook up my fucking gay friend with another dude a couple months ago, and like my friend was like a butch gay guy, and the guy I tried to hook him up with was a real flamboyant gay guy. And so my butch friend called him. I gave him the numbers, blah blah blah. He called him and said, "Hey, you want to go out for a drink?" Flamboyant gay guy said, "Yeah, sure. Meet me in my house. Here's my address." Butch gay guy shows up. My friend shows up at his door, and he's in a towel, naked in a towel.
Whoa, what
He
the
said,
fuck?
he's like, "Come on in. I'm just getting dressed." And he sat down on the fucking couch. He said, for like 30 minutes in the towel, never got changed. He's like, "You want to go out and get that beer?" And flamboyant guy goes, "Oh, there's vodka in the freezer."
See?
So my friend just got up, turned around, walked out that fucking house, man. Never fucking went back.
Damn.
Just a
That's
weird guy.
crazy. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Met the dude. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know.
That dude was like, "Oh, okay, fuck or not. You want to fuck or not? You fuck me or
No,
not?"
that was the part I was talking about earlier. I get him props. Remember, that was what I was telling that one guy who was at the MIA guy. I was like, that's the only little benefit y'all got, because in the real guy world, you ain't got to play all them games and shit. You know, you just walk up, you want to fuck? Yep, come on, let's go. That's it, done. No fucking games, no bullshit. Buy me dinner, all this other. You know what I want when I walk up to you. I shouldn't even have to talk. Just say what's up. You already know what I want. So that side of it, I give it to him. It's just sadly, it's all kind of disgusting and something that don't float my boat.
Well, butch gay guys are a little different. They're like the homely women in a heterosexual relationship. They're like, "I just want someone to understand me."
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you. You said butch guy. I was like, wait, what?
There's the butch gay guys, you know. That's the guy that he's gay, but you'd never know it until he told you.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was talking about the other night. Like, yeah, that's weird though. Butch gay guy. Yeah.
That's just what I call it.
I mean that's right technically for their shit, but yeah, I don't know. That's what I say. I don't want to say too much. I already offend people all the time. It ain't my live stream. I ain't trying to offend getting them.
Man, when I turned 40,
Oh, we've already crossed that bridge.
Yeah. When
I was live for about 2 minutes. And I already said faggot. So
That's right. That's actually the bad one though. See, I didn't say that.
No.
Yeah.
Man, when I turned 40, I realized that I'm not living this life for other people's sensibilities.
Nah,
Like,
that's my thing. Exactly.
if they don't like what I say, then they're not my friend, and it's not worth
Yeah.
talking.
Nah, that's my thing. I say that all the time. Even when we talk that gay shit, I be talking all that shit. I was like, dude, if I was gay though, I'd be out in front. There is no in the closet. Y'all, I ain't ashamed of shit. I'd be like, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. You know what I mean? Like, that's the part I feel bad for the people who have to go through that, or they gotta stay in the closet, or your family don't accept you. And there's a lot of things that side's fucked up about it. You know, I see that side.
We got
I wouldn't give a
really,
fuck.
we got a really short black gay guy at work, and he's fucking funny, man. He's like, y'all better not fuck with me. I'm fucking midget, black, and gay. I'll fuck you up. Take you straight to court, motherfucker.
That's all I said. The hat trick.
Dude, he's so funny, man. Like, I was
Yeah.
walking with him up in the theater, up in the stands. We were going into another part, and there was a bunch of a family of white people. They looked
Yeah.
fucking religious as hell. And he opened the door for me and said, "Here you go, massa." Fucking just,
He's stupid.
oh man,
Yeah.
my ass blushed.
Right. That's funny. No, I don't have a problem with most of that shit. I just don't like the whole try to make me talk or say a certain way. Like, I ain't gonna say the really right PC thing all the time. Like, not, you know what I mean? That's the only part I don't like about it. Like, I'm already telling you I'm cool with y'all. Don't get mad at me because I use the wrong pronoun. That's all I'm saying. You know what the fuck I mean. You know the funny part? These motherfuckers got on fucking RuPaul. RuPaul used the wrong pronoun. They jumped all over that motherfucker. So right there, like, if he don't know, or she, look, I'm wrong, but whatever the fuck you want to call it. If that motherfucker don't know, how I'm supposed to know? See what I'm saying?
If they don't know themselves, how we supposed to know?
That's what I'm saying. Or more so, it ain't even that. It's just the offending, to being offended. I understand if you want to be respected and call what you want to call, but don't get butthurt about shit. That's all my part. We had a lot of shit to get butthurt about a lot of time. We had to shut our mouth. So I don't want to hear the little shit y'all be crying about. That's all I be saying. Like, just fucking whatever. Like, especially when motherfuckers accepting. That's what I'm saying. Most motherfuckers accepting and trying to be tolerant. You just may not know all the little pronouns, like I'm saying, or the little laws or whatever alphabets you're supposed to say. So, like, don't get mad at somebody like that when they're trying to be cool about it anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, like,
That's-
I get called sir all the time. I get called
Yeah.
little boy all the time. And
Yeah.
I go with it. I'm just like, whatever, okay, you know. But if you catch me on a bad day, you know, if I'm talking to a chick and she calls me sir, I'll say, well, thank you too, sir.
Yeah.
Or if it's a dude saying it, thank you, ma'am, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. But, I mean, for the most part, they're more embarrassed when they finally, you know, when I turn around and they're like, oh, damn, my bad. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is, whatever. I've
Mm-hmm.
heard it since second grade. It's all good.
Mm-hmm. Well, I said some of that, but I was just saying it because I was trying to call the right alphabet. I didn't really care.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry if I was wrong, but it was at the
No.
time I was just like, no, I still respect the letters. But
Hey, you're not alone, man. Before I turned 16, people on the phone called me ma'am all the time,
yeah,
all day.
Yeah,
I hated that shit. I was past puberty, but I sound like a little fucking prissy 15-year-old girl.
this is the only side with this little shit down here. I keep hating half this super liberal ass shit, but some of the ways this is where you'll be okay, because down here you wouldn't even like stick out no kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only part I get this area. Like, the diversity is real. Like, you really could just be who you are, and most times it's not really a thing. You know?
I wish we had that here, man. Tennessee sucks.
Yeah, I see that part for many. I didn't realize until I left. Like, you know, like they always say, like, and then because it's hella diverse here. We got all races, like I said, and we got all the sexuality shit. We got everything, and everybody just pretty much try to be good about everything. So you don't trip off it because you grew up like that, and then you go somewhere else and you realize like, no, it's not like that. Like other people not that tolerant. You know, that's why I say some of them terms I understand. I don't like to be on a liberal side with that shit, but some of the shit I understand. You know, yeah,
I wish a black community would end up here big time or something. Jewish would be good too. Because
where you at? Oh, you said Tennessee?
Yeah, Tennessee, East Tennessee to be specific. Fucking Appalachian, fucking redneck.
Yeah, no, so we'll hear that word. As soon as we hear Tennessee, we like, no, I'm cool. So
I see KKK flyers stapled to fucking.
Yeah, so that's where we're gonna be like, I'm cool. Yeah, most minorities not coming over there.
And since there's not a big black population, and that just tells me something, man. If the Baptist Church runs this place, and there's not a lot of black people around, well, then who runs the Baptist Church? And you start looking close. And it's outlaw motorcycle clubs and Nazis everywhere. Yeah. KKK on the fucking lamppost. You know, put two and two together. Kind of so
that's funny, I know, because we'll have black people as Baptists and shit.
Something needs to happen because it kind of sucks about that. You know?
Yeah, I feel for you. I mean, if you live in that, especially because if you're not like that, so I understand that. You like.
We have a work release program, international work release program here in the church town in Pigeon Forge, where Dolly Parton runs the whole fucking thing. And this year, it's different nationalities every year. This year was from Jamaica, and they all came in. I made a couple friends with them and shit, and they stayed till the beginning of the winter, and that was just recently. And all the ones that I made friends with, said they couldn't wait to get the fuck out here because of the treatment, the way that they're treated and looked at.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, fucking good for you.
Yeah, that does suck though. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're not into that. Like I'm saying,
there's still places like that. In case
because like I'm saying, where we at, we're like, we're not tripping off all that. I don't really give a fuck. Like I said, I'm super liberal on those regards. I don't care what nobody do. Yeah. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't have that, but
me too. Like lesbians are some of my favorite people.
Yeah, well, I'm a lesbian myself, so yeah.
It's like you've got a cool bro that still has motherly instinct. It's
exactly. No, that's the point to any type of differences, right? All those differences could contribute to the culture. That's where it's ignorant to trip off somebody who's different, because different ways and different thinking bring different things to society. Yeah. So that's the way I look at it. Like those people gonna bring a different level of something, right?
Yeah, we all bleed red, man. That's the main thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The color
we're all pink in the middle.
Yeah,
exactly.
We all feel the same shit. We all want the same shit. We just want to be okay and want our family members to be okay. You know,
that's right. It's like rich people over poor people. Fuck, at the end of the day, you're getting fucking thrown in a box and stuffed in the ground. That don't matter how much.
Exactly, no matter how much money. Yep.
Unless you're a stupid fucking Haji.
That's different. I mean, he think he gets 77 virgins. Then you get 70. He think he gets 77 virgins. That's different. Them motherfuckers all stupid because they must have never been with a virgin. I'm like, that's not a fucking treat.
Yeah. And what if they're just a bunch of? And what if they're just a bunch of 70-year-old nuns?
That too. They didn't say how old the virgin got to be. That's true too. Yeah. You come bringing you some granny panties and shit. Like I don't want that shit.
70 meat curtain fucking vaginas. Good luck with that.
Exactly. Nah, I smell like Ben Gay and shit. You like, nah, I'm good.
Hey, 6 inches of hair.
Dead, right?
Yeah, you got fucking Prairie Boy beard on every single one of them.
Right. 80 fucking Catholic priests been up in that shit every single one.
But well, that's for the boys though.
Still got pubic hair stuck to them from Grandpa Joe.
Right. That's the funny part. We don't want to talk about that shit.
What's a nun's butthole smell like? Holy fuck.
Right. Because they don't use all them crazy products, right?
Old defecated porridge.
Fucking nasty.
Oh, God, I'm picturing that.
Their fucking shit's got to be all liquid. All they do is like drink a sip of wine and eat porridge.
No, I thought about that. That's funny you said. I thought about that on a media level. You be seeing the women over there in the desert and shit like that. I was like, God damn, that shit got to stink bad to the motherfucker. I don't care. Like,
why would you do that, man? Dedicate your life to a fucking hippie
She in the
zombie.
desert. She ain't got no douche. She ain't got no pads. She ain't got none of that. What the fuck that pussy smell like? That's the point I want to know. Ain't nobody talking about that. I ain't seen no National Geographics. I ain't seen shit.
Bitch need to wade in the water. That's all it is.
Yeah, you know, I mean, everybody curious. Everybody got certain people curious about smells. There got to be a little smell there. Like, I want to know.
Wow.
All I know,
Oh
my
yeah, I don't
wife-
know if y'all had that. You got. Oh yeah. See, I ain't trying to be racist. I'm just saying.
All
I
I
don't know
know
if y'all
is
got
my
that over
wife's
here
fucking
with the
shower.
Middle Eastern dudes that be in them stores that don't wear the deodorant. Y'all got that?
Dude,
Yep.
Yeah.
Real
So that's what I'm
fast.
saying. So imagine that motherfucker. Imagine that female though, and what she got going down there. That's the part that worried
jeez.
me.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I see. I can. Yeah, I don't want to come off as racist, but I used to manage a high rise, and we had a couple in there that were a taxi driver, and well, you get on the elevator with her some days, and the mother, and oh, fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. Those motherfuckers have tried to kill my friends over and over.
No,
Over
yeah,
shit.
no, I get that.
They can
yeah.
suck a dick. A fucking raghead piece of shit, motherfucking stinking rope sandal tunnel fucking dweller.
Tell us how you really feel.
God damn.
Don't sugarcoat it.
No, that's different. He got all those rights. That's different. That's like anybody with beef. That's how it goes. You like, I don't want to hear that peaceful shit y'all talking about. Like you said,
I mean,
you try
you
to
could-
kill
you
my
could-
people.
You call my friend an asshole, that's one thing. You try to fucking
Yeah,
carve
when you
off
try to
an
kill a
asshole.
motherfucker, yeah, that's a little different. Yeah, because they don't see all that. That's the side I look at. That's what happened. I realize all that side too. I don't look at everything like it's peaceful. I know it's hella motherfuckers will take motherfuckers out if they could. So yeah, not. I mean, that like I said, not being racist is what they say. Not all terrorists are Muslims, but all Muslims are terrorists. Or not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims. Not just saying. I mean, I'm just saying all the motherfuckers that attacked
Got
some
a point.
shit was Muslim. We ain't saying that. All, you know, it was like, come on now. This where I learned. This where I learned. I dropped racial profiling because of this shit. This I don't know if I told y'all this before. This why I learned what it was. All this time I talk all this shit. What the fuck, the motherfucker jacking me because I'm black? I ain't no criminal. I ain't this.
Yeah.
One day I got on the plane when the motherfucker came on with that shit on his head, and I was like, "Hey, I need to look at that dude."
Yeah.
And right there, I
counts.
caught myself. I was like, "Oh, that's it. That's the same shit." And I was like, "No," because I got it. I was like, "No, that dude matched the description. Basically, that's the dudes that bomb shit and got a shoe in his bomb or something, or bomb in his shoe. So, could you give him a little extra check? You know, everybody else got to barely pat down. No, you got to check dude all the way." And that's when I got it. And that's when I was like, okay, yeah, I started letting that shit go. Yeah, I understand racial profiling now. Like, you didn't mean it like that. A motherfucker just matched the description.
A friend of mine, his nickname's Greener. Real name's Earl Hoop. Eugene Hoop is funny, so he calls himself Greener. It's funny. Anyway, he fucking did 4 tours, and we played Call of Duty together live when we couldn't see each other. And I would camp on his ass. And he started calling me Haji. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, you fucking Haji, fucking sitting behind the goddamn wall all the time. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Don't call me fucking Haji. I'm just trying to. He's like, that's what they fucking do, man. Just like in Vietnam, they fucking hide in the goddamn bushes and they're afraid of you and shoot you in the face.
Right.
Fucking Haji. And I got it then. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Nice. That is true. He's getting pissed, huh?
Yeah, he's like, you're my friend. You're not going to fucking be a raghead up there behind the
Right.
goddamn wall.
Exactly. That's snake shit. That's punk shit.
Get out here and fight with me. Save my ass. I'm getting shot.
Exactly. Go out like a warrior. Don't fucking be hiding punk like punk shit. That's when he
what they
called
do,
him
man.
Haji.
That's what they do. They're scared as fuck, dude. They act like they're nobody. And they're not an army. They're just like fucking passive aggressive pieces of shit.
Yeah. No,
And they
that's
do
where I got
that in the
problems.
stores. I'm sorry. They do that in the stores here in America too. You fucking see a price on the goddamn Nas can. You take it to the counter. It says $2. And they're like $3.95. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Hey,
Fuck you.
hey, I'm laughing because y'all don't know. Look, that's like one of my giant pet peeves with the motherfuckers. That's like part of my like life is fighting with these motherfuckers. You said the price though. They ain't got no price over here. And so you go in there. I know what the fuck shit's supposed to cost.
They just
And you
name
walk
that
up there
shit.
like you just said it's supposed to be $2.99. I walk up there and he like $5.99. And right there I start arguing. I said, this ain't no fucking $5.99. Dude, it's $2.99. What the fuck? They do that shit and then they go by how they like you. So that's what it be. If they cool with you, because that's how I caught them. It's because I knew certain people was cool and they gave me the real price. And then he wasn't there, and then I come back and it was one of them other motherfuckers. He like $5.99. And right there, I'm like, no, this ain't no motherfucking $5.99, dude. And then I call him out. Them motherfuckers will judge your ass if they don't know you or they ain't fucking with you like that. They will overcharge you. Yeah.
They'll kick you out and ban you from the. You banned from store. No.
Exactly. Yeah. Get out. Get out. No. Well, if y'all go by, I tell you, we got the old school real. Before 9/11, see, this is another one too. This is why I tell they ass too, and I know they ass beat. Nobody noticed this. I don't know if nobody noticed this. This is some hood shit. Before 9/11, if you go on a hood air, or we call them Arabs, sorry, whatever, any of these slurs, I don't know. We don't know no back then, you don't know Middle Eastern.
Dude,
we don't know
when it
about no
comes to
Pakistan,
Hajis, I think
Afghanistan, with Iraq. We didn't know none of that shit. They were just called Arabs, right? And them motherfuckers had the stores. In all Arab stores, they had the little picture of the guy with his little fucking AK in the desert, right? We didn't really trip. We took that. That's the same as our little gangster. We had our old school gangster jail pics. There's certain pics we take that's like a same standard. So you didn't judge it like that. You're like, oh, that's their little version. They out there in the desert with their little AKs or whatever. Well, later when you find that 9/11 shit, you like half of them motherfuckers was Talibans and Al Qaeda's. And then after that, all the motherfucking pictures was gone. You see what I'm saying?
Dude, they were all like Bill Cosby.
Yeah,
all like Bill
exactly, because nobody knew. So, and we in the hood too. So even regular, most people don't know what I'm talking about. Most people don't know that. They never saw those pictures. But we know. We like, nah, dude, because what the point? It's the same pictures you saw in the news. It's like that picture you saw when Bin Laden shooting the AK when he's squatting down in the desert, looking all stupid and shit. But it was them type pictures to where you like, nah, dude, that's now we know that's like an Al Qaeda training video. You know what I mean? So that's why they yanked all that shit, dude. And the blatant ones, one of them put a motherfucking 9/11 memorial painting mural on the fucking store. That's how fucking much they be trying to like hide these shit. You like, nah, dude, I remember. That's why I always say I remember. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers because I'm like, I remember. I know. I don't know who the fuck y'all part of and who you alliances with. You see what I'm saying?
That's just like Vietnam, man. They would be like G.I. Joe. They put G.I. Joe posters like G.I. Joe. We like G.I. Joe. Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola Pepsi.
Yeah, that's the same shit.
We love Michael Jackson.
He said this would be a fine name right here. Yeah, no, because them motherfuckers full of shit. I know, like I say, and it ain't from that shit. I ain't stupid.
You can't tell, dude. I watched one video on Crazy Shit, a website that keeps my fucking hatred alive. It's still happening, like today. But this woman fucking used a kid as a fucking bomb, dude.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know.
That's just evil fucking. And they kill it all jihad, right? They claim it's all fucking in the book.
Yeah,
Dude,
well, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah. That's the side you got to, like, kind of disregard, though. I know you got the hatred and the other, some of that shit, but that's the point. A lot of it's brainwashing. It's all brainwashing.
That-
People believe a certain thing, you know?
That poor child could have changed the world. You just
Exactly.
probably never know.
But from their point of view, they sent them to heaven, right? So that's what I say you can't say because everybody all got their crazy
To
religious
fuck
shit.
770 nuns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, the woman is kind of weird, though, because they don't say she a martyr, right? She ain't getting no 70 virgins.
Yeah, what did they
she
get?
doesn't
What
get
the
nothing.
fuck? That's not
Yeah,
fair.
so that's kind of stupid for her to do some of that shit. You're like, yo,
They should
ass is
get
disgraced on
70.
this planet.
70 long dong silvers. You remember that?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, if you say that, yeah, but I don't think they said that. I ain't never heard none of that. They ain't got no benefits for women. There's no feminism in the Quran.
They can't fucking even drive, dude.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
All these
yeah,
liberals are so funny. They're like, hey, yeah, we love Sharia law. We need this, blah, blah, blah. And no, it's women saying this. They don't even realize that if they do that, they can't show their face. They can't fucking drive.
I'm sorry.
Can't
None of these women, American women, know what the fuck they talking about.
Nope.
They already got, yeah. See, again. See, I tell you, I could offend motherfuckers all night, but no, it's no. They are. You already good enough. Compare, like we said, when you laugh in the street and get stoned, you don't have that problem. Come on now.
Oh, stoning
You gotta be honest on
videos
how
is
shit is.
tough, dude, man. That's rough, dude.
When your ass could cheat on a dude and take half his shit, what the fuck are you complaining about? Come on now. I don't want to hear it. I'm calling horse shit on all of it.
Right?
No.
We have McDonald's. Come on.
Women got power. They just don't know how to use their power. Why don't nobody say that? Why nobody say women got power? They know how to use their power. You see what I'm saying? You got a pussy between your legs. You know what I would do with a motherfucking pussy? I'd probably be the ruler of this earth. Because I would milk my shit to get to the right people. Like, so, I don't know. Let me stop. That's what I said. I tell you, I could
Oh,
defend a
really
lot of
quick,
motherfuckers
man.
on a lot of levels. I'm just saying on certain levels though. Some women are weak on certain levels. There's a lot of levels you not on that level, and that's why you not at that equal or that whatever you want to try to be, because you're not like dudes on those levels. Because technically, yeah, women should be running shit. Y'all got pretty much what guys want. Like,
Except Hillary Clinton, she shouldn't be fucking running shit.
she's
Yeah,
evil.
she should just a nun, anyways.
I'm all
No,
for
she's
a
evil. That would be
president.
the leader of the women. That would be the leader right there. That's an
Yeah,
evil
ooh.
bitch.
Oh,
She'll
God.
smoke your ass.
I'm all for a woman president, just one that has a uterus.
Yeah, not that bitch. Hell no, that bitch will nuke the earth.
Oh yeah, she probably would.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck. She
I don't-
didn't say it.
I'm not trying to put down women that lost their uterus. I'm trying to put down women that just let it degrade to terrible fucking acid. Like shit that leaks down your fucking leg, you know?
Yeah, no, that lady's pretty bad.
He's so weird.
Mm.
She turned into a frog. What's up with that? Like when you look at the pictures, like pictures of her 5 years ago compared to pictures of her yesterday, that's fucking Gollum from the cartoon, not the movie.
Nah, Hillary's a fucking lesbian. That's what they won't show all the time.
Some people say she's a lizard.
I know. They kill me with that lizard shit. The real true conspiracy shit. Yeah, the lizard people and shit. Yeah, because she would act like one of them. You would think that, like, if that was the case.
I love those fucking conspiracy theories, man. They're so much fun, dude. There's a motovlogger, flat Earth motovlogger. I don't know his name, man, but I can't, not right now. I'm tip my tongue. But he's funny to watch. He's fucking. He said once, he's like, if Earth ain't flat, how come if a airplane takes off, it just don't keep going right on into space?
What? They be saying some dumbass shit.
If the Earth was round, you just keep going straight into space. That's just wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. And then most of those people are so ignorant. Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing
I like
wrong there.
listening to David Hatfield, the astronaut that spent the most time on the space station. He explains it real well. Neil deGrasse Tyson says he explains it the best, but that's not true. Fucking astronaut explains it much better.
Thank you. That's what I'll say. Neil's a little bit of an ass. I thought I liked him until I heard him on Joe Rogan podcast, and I was like, I don't like.
He's just getting too full of himself.
Yeah, that's what I heard on that podcast. He was like, "What the fuck? Shut the fuck up." I don't know. Yeah, it was certain things and then he started sounding like a nut job on certain shit, and I was like, yeah, no.
He's smart. He just got that fame bug right now.
Yeah, like you say, he got full of himself. He got famous and he got all this other shit. I think. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know. I'm just saying that's the way it came across and the way it sounded. Because I'm going by. I remember that guy from fucking Discovery Channel back in like 1997 type of shit. So
if you're arrogant enough to tell a planet that it's not a planet, you gotta check yourself.
Well, you talking about that X? No, that's not a planet though.
Pluto. He told he like excluded Pluto from the planet, and then since he was so famous, all the planetariums and the Smithsonian just went ahead and did it.
Nah, that ain't him. That ain't him. It's true because Pluto is not a planet. That's why.
Yeah, there's some
maybe he got the
people
credit
that.
for it, but yeah, that's not a planet. That's a planetesimal. You'd call that.
Well, that's true, but I mean, he went for it. You know?
Yeah, he just got the credit. Like
he's like,
no, that was other people and the whole scientific community had to do with.
Was
that.
it? Okay.
Yeah, that was some separate shit. Like I remember when I kind of faded out of it, all of that was kind of new. Like when I came back, it changed and all that. But yeah, no, that's a whole science thing. But he was probably up there and he got the name. Like I say, he got famous, so he kind of got the person, started being the person that started getting the fame for shit. Like I said, I remember when that guy was like the New York. What is that? The New York planetarium. He was the head of the planetarium or some shit. That's when I learned about it. Is he? Yeah. This is when he first fucking started. He wasn't famous at all. Like
I would like to go. That's what I was gonna say. I'd like to go to New York and hear him speak.
Yeah, that's where I was at. Yeah, that's where I was at.
Oh, yeah?
I was big into astronomy back then, and so you already know I'm rooting actually because I see a black guy in fucking astronomy. So I'm like, holy shit, who's this guy? And then I hear him, and he seemed cool. Again, I was back then until I hear him talk and hear him for real. Then I'm like, this guy's kind of an asshole.
I started comparing him to other astrophysicists and listening to them, and then compared to him. And yeah, he's getting weird.
I mean, yeah, he's sharp. He knows his shit. I'm just saying, he started getting out there on certain shit. There was some.
You ever
shit
watch
that was-
Nishio Kaku?
That's my dude. No, yeah, that's my dude. I read his book back in the day. That I think it's the Elegant University. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, no, I knew about that dude too. Again, I told you, dude, I knew about all these dudes before they was famous. This was all when it was some nerdy ass Discovery Channel shit. But nobody watching that shit. But
You
me
and I
and a
got
couple
more in
other
common than I
nerds.
thought.
Yeah, like so I knew
You
all
might
these
be
dudes.
retarded like me, like
Yeah,
autistic.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I say. I throw motherfuckers a curve because you see me come out with some ghetto ass shit, and then I'll come around throw you with some E equals MC squared shit. So you're like, what the fuck? They don't know how to handle me at that point because you're like, what kind of nigga is it? Let me see. But yeah, like nah, yeah, that's my shit though. That's my first real passion. That's always my side passion. I love physics. I love science.
Me too, man. The religion sent me into it, like denying religion. Just my decision to say, like years ago, my decision to say, yeah, this is a fairy book about a fucking hippie zombie. This is bullshit. I'm out.
Yeah. Now mine was my mom got me a Bible, and when I flipped the first page and it said this version was translated with the permission of King James, and I was like, who the fuck is King James? Right there, like this supposed to be the word of God. You just told me not being racist. This supposed to be the word of God. You just told me some white dude from fucking England translated this right there. Who the fuck is he? You see what I'm saying? So right there, I was like, nah, this is suspect, dude. I don't fuck with humans like that. If you want to say that, no.
Yeah, dude. I got a fucking Bible in my oddities collection called the King Solomon Bible, and it's all fucked up. It's like cut your fingers off, fucked up. Like they're
No, that's what I'm saying. Because all that shit was made when them people was fucking idiots. They didn't even know what the fuck planets were. They didn't know what the universe was. They didn't know what the galaxy. They didn't know shit. That's how you can tell that book is fucking stupid. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to offend nobody, but just saying. It's the point. A motherfucker would have had all that shit. You ain't got Mars. You ain't got no planet. You ain't got no nothing. Because all that was like 1500. That's like 500, 600, 700 years or more, right? After that shit was written. So they didn't know all of that. So to me, some true God-written, all-knowing, eternal dude would have showed all of that shit, and you wouldn't know what the fuck he was talking about until later when we did launch the probes and all that, and you learn about what's out there. You see what I'm saying? So that's the side that hurt for me, understanding that no one was out there buying a telescope myself. I actually got an instrument that I actually look myself, not necessarily just reading something. You see what I'm saying? So that was the side that got me to understand to be like, nah, I'm not sure if like these people, this is a story. You know, that's the problem. It's a story. Everybody got a different story. I can't say if there's a creator what that's going to be, but whatever story, I can't fuck with y'all stories. You know
all
what
right,
I mean?
here's the last test to see how much we have in common.
Uh-oh.
How often do you stare at the moon through the telescope to look for floaties?
Nah, I've done all that.
You don't never do that. Okay.
No, I said I've done all that.
Oh, you have done all that. Yeah, I do that often. I put my cell phone up to the fucking eyepiece so I can get video.
I mean, that was back in the day. This y'all and all this old luxury ass shit. You spoiled and shit. Cause no, we couldn't. It was a big deal. I hooked the camera up to my shit and put some film and did all that. I took some pictures. It was supposed to be like 100 miles above the moon. But now that shit you got now, talking about some digital camera, like you say, just throw your fucking cell phone up to the eyepiece. Yeah, you can get some nice shit. Yep. That's the shit that opened my mind. Sometimes, like I always say, it was for certain people who, okay, if you want to say you don't believe in science, you don't believe in a certain thing, it's a little different when you go push your eye up to a telescope and see Saturn. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, maybe you didn't believe it before, you couldn't believe the books, but when you see it, I mean, that's a little tougher. The lie is a little tougher. I mean, you could have, what kind of shit you flew up there and hung in the sky? And we got some numbers that we could track this motherfucker throughout the year. That's a little hard to fake. That's a hard one, you know? So them were some of my early days, and then just realizing where you at. And again, looking at something that's a billion miles away, and just the whole thing, that a lot of that shit changed my life. Like, that was a great part of my life. Like, even if it wasn't for religion, like, it was part of it that made me like understand or hope for a creator, but there's another side that made me not see one. You know what I mean?
The reason we said floaties is because they exist, man. If you stare at the moon for long enough through a telescope, shit flies in front of it, and it fucking fucks with your head a little bit. It's like, as a rocker, fuck this, I'm leaving. Just run downstairs.
I remember the first time seeing like a meteor shower. Like even in the modern era, knowing what it was, I study all of this shit and I know exactly what it was. That shit still freak you out a little looking at it. Like, what the fuck is this shit about to come down and like tear some shit up? So that's why I understand how people 1,000 years ago would have thought, like, you know, that was it. It's over. You know, or this is some guys, or this is somebody throwing something or doing this and doing that.
Like the Aztecs, how do they figure it out?
Yeah, you know.
How did they figure that shit?
Yeah, that kind of shit. Like, it's crazy.
That was a brilliant marketing campaign, though, don't you think?
Oh, you talking about the 2012 shit?
The Mayans, that's right. The Mayans.
The 2012 and all that.
When they figured out when eclipses were going to happen, and they would tell their town that they were going to make the sun disappear.
Yeah.
And then this fucking eclipse would happen.
Right.
That's brilliant.
I think that was Egyptians too. Yeah, all them type motherfuckers. Yeah, when they figured that shit out, yeah, you can make it look like you controlled that shit. You know.
I think that's where Christianity was born, man. Doing shit like that.
Yeah, like I said, don't get me started. I ain't gonna talk no shit because I don't want to get everybody. Yeah, no, it was born in a certain place. Actually, it was born in around, I think it's like Egypt or some shit like that. I forgot who it was. The dudes that slaved the Jews and all that. Or
it was born when a hippie zombie happened. Yeah, hippie zombie wearing a sheet, and everybody's like, "Whoa, let's give him our money in a silver platter." That's what we need to do.
Oh, you talking about Tom Cruise? No. Oh.
Scientology's another one. Dude, here's a funny fucking joke, dude. I don't know if you guys watched that the last glitter bomb video from that NASA scientist, but he mentions in the end of it, if someone betrays you, because he had somebody fucking steal a box. So if someone betrays you, the best thing to do is order them a book from the Scientology church.
What?
Because once the Scientologists think that you're an expensive asset, they will follow you for the rest of their life or your life.
Oh my god!
So you just order like $300 worth of books in their name and send it to their house, and they will be harassed by Scientologists forever.
That's crazy. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Yeah, I don't know about that.
So that's on my list. I'm waiting for somebody to fuck around again. Be a dick. I will order some Tom Cruise shit, and then I'll send some by accident to your neighbors, so they'll know you're a fucking weirdo. Give you your book.
Perfect.
It's too much out there. It's hard to say. I always just say I'll find out when I get there. I ain't got no say, ain't got no judge, I ain't gonna call nobody wrong. I ain't saying I'm right. I don't know, and I don't expect nobody else to know. That's what make me call myself agnostic. I'm in the middle. I cannot confirm nor deny. Like,
I'm fucking agnostic too.
Yeah.
Weird. Fuck you, man. You're me. You're like the black me.
Yeah. Like I can't do the atheist thing. There's no proof he don't exist, but there's also no proof he does exist. So I'm just in the middle. I'll find out when I get there. And
right. I hope things. Like I hope it's like a giant fan made out of ramen noodles that runs everything.
No, I do say that same thing. Way I would like there to be. I want there to be, of course, but I don't have no evidence for it. So yeah, I'd like to have a warm guy fucking make me feel good. That's all it is. Warm and fuzzy, right? Make you feel safe. Like yeah, it'd be nice. Somebody take me to the heaven and shit and all that. But right now I ain't got no proof of that, so I don't know.
Mushrooms will also make you fucking start thinking this shit. Turn you agnostic.
Oh no shit! I keep saying I want to try some mushrooms though.
You end up realizing, like when I first did, my highest dose of mushroom made me realize that I was like this thing inside of a vehicle. Like my body was a vehicle, right? To me at that time, and I was looking at my hands, like, what the fuck is that? Like,
no, I've said that because I've seen other sides. I've seen a motherfucker psychologically like lose their mind, and I seen that person go. And that's when I start saying that. I was like, oh, the body, this is really like a vehicle. You're piloting this I mean, to an extent, you're piloting it. But, you know, a lot of it's autonomous. But I seen that there was this, whatever you want to call it, personality, whatever the fuck that is, whatever we call us or we, I seen that thing disappear. And so that's what fucked with me. And that's when I started looking at the same thing. Like, it's a vehicle. Like, it's a vessel, you know, and you're here. This is the vessel you use on Earth or whatever. But I don't know what we are, what this we is or I am, but I know it's something. I know it was something separate because that person I knew was a shell. That wasn't a human no more. It was the shell. It was the It was like autonomous. It was what the body would do. It wasn't that person. It wasn't their personality. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I'm on that one too. Like again, because that's from some shit I've seen. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we think we in control. I mean, you think about a lot of shit. Reality, period, right? Reality, perception is reality, right? A lot of this shit is what we so-called calculate. Your brain calculated and told you what was real, right? Like, you gotta think about a lot of shit. I don't know if you ever seen all them little optical illusions and all that shit where you think you're looking at something, and then you see
you
it
realize,
flipped and it's looking at something else.
like you start to realize that since it's like that, that implies or means that everything man-made is bullshit. Like
It's
time.
bullshit.
Like the way we measure time. What the fuck is that? Some dude came up with that.
Well, that's what I just said in my video. That was just in my moto vlog when I spoke on that, because I was talking about New Year's, and I was like, I always say that. I say, well, technically, there's no fucking New Year's. There's no time. We
Yeah,
made some
someone
fake ass
fucking
fucking
did
calendar because we rotate and we call that a day, and then we
Some
go around the
naked
sun
ape.
and we call that a year, right? And then the moon, where we get the month, that's what month stand for. Is for month. Is for fucking month. Is the cycle of the moon is 28 days, and that's where we get that. So
that's, you can thank the Aztecs and the Stonehenge and all that shit for that.
yeah.
while they figured that
So when
shit
you
out,
look
right?
at that, like he's saying, technically there is no time. There is no, like, what we call a clock and what we call a day or what we call a second or a minute. All that's arbitrary. That's what we made based on us going around this sun system. But if you was around another sun system, you'd have another type of year. Like Mars year is 2 years, right? So who year is right? You see what I'm saying? Is Mars year right or is our year right? Oh, you went back old school, cool in the game.
Nice.
So you go old school now. Damn, I ain't got no more drink in this.
Even surgery, right? That was designed by a fucking naked ape. Think about that. A naked
know.
ape is gonna chop into you. Fix that shit. Wait,
Right.
fucking figured it out.
Well, later you have a robot chop into you.
A Rolex is fucking $20,000. This is made by a naked ape.
Right. It's a piece of shiny metal. Technically, it don't have no
With no
value,
fur.
right? You can't eat it, so that don't have no value.
Did you hear, man? Speaking of shit like this, apes, chimpanzees, now bonobos specifically, have figured out how to make simple machines and not just use tools.
Oh no, shit, that's not good for us.
They were seen turning over rocks to find grubs by putting a stick against a rock and flipping it over.
Oh, a lever, yeah.
That's
That's not good. That's our early shit from fucking tens of thousands of years ago. Yeah.
yeah. That's much different than sticking a stick in a tree, trying to get ants.
Get some ants, exactly. Well, that's where you start. See, that's where the humanitarians and them other people technically, well, you need to kill all the motherfuckers right now. Because before you even get the shit started, you know?
Caesar's gonna come in your house one day. Ape. Kill.
Exactly. That's once you start using tools. Remember that, you know, that's what separated us. So that means later that's gonna be competition. You see what I'm saying?
Scared of baboons.
They're gonna be behind. Yeah, they're gonna be millions or tens of, or depending on what you look at, hella far behind. But still, it's still the point. He can get to a point where they're a threat, right? And if you think X amount of time, they got computers and nukes. So
yeah, my dad killed a chimp once, so they're definitely gonna come after me.
I kill one of them motherfuckers too. I don't give a fuck. I see them wild, crazy ass things. That shit ain't cute to me. I fuck a chimp up. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they'll fuck. You ever seen that
They'll
woman
fucking
that got
kill
her
you.
face eaten off by a chimp?
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Them things will fucking kill you. That shit ain't cute. They just be showing all that cute shit all the time. You know, they don't show real shit.
You should. I got a couple videos. I got 2 videos actually, like 3 years apart, telling the story about my dad killing a chimp.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, see, I'm wrong for saying that too. Nice. Look, you got all the nice graphics.
Give this video a thumb right up
in the ass.
What do you call a call to action?
Hey,
there you
Smitty.
go. There you go.
The more you click that like button, the more strokes you get right up.
That helps the channel. Helps you get suggested.
Every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm. We got nice nice.
Now every time I see a thumbs up, I'm going to think of a thumb in the butthole. Should have said. You got 8 thumbs in the butthole right now on YouTube. You ever stared at your butthole in the mirror for a really long time?
I can't see it. I don't know what kind of mirror y'all got.
I have when I had monkey butt. I was get concerned.
Hey.
Squatted over a mirror for a while.
Oh no, I wouldn't even want to see that. That's horrible down there.
Got to air it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably
That'd
need
be
all
done.
kind of manscaping and all that kind of shit. That's not. Yeah, let me be quiet.
Well, I'm not asking what your butthole looks.
And I'm just saying why I wouldn't even want to look in my own damn mirror.
Okay,
I don't think it's a
No,
pretty
I think it's
sight.
time for bed.
I don't think it's a pretty sight.
probably not.
Never seen
Guys,
it.
it's been fun.
All right, honey.
Right? We were scared her off. Like, what the hell? She
See
got
y'all next
nightmares
time.
now.
Yes. I need a drink and a pill. Bad.
Right?
All right, take care. Good night, guys.
All right,
Good
later.
night, honey.
That's funny.
Ehart just showing up.
Oh, no shit.
Mini
In the side
Independent
chat.
showing up.
That's my sister over there.
We got spots open if you guys want to join.
Mm-hmm.
Ehart's one of those characters where you respect her, but you wish she wasn't married. Oh, everybody! No one said anything.
We all taken, so we can't say that. Kind
Dude,
of
I'm not fucking boss about that. I bumped into her at
No,
SCM,
it's okay
and I
if
was
you
like,
single,
"Are you
you can say
married?"
what you wanna
She
say,
goes,
no,
"Yeah."
of course.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Okay.
single. You can say what you gotta say. We all get in trouble.
Exactly.
There's ears and eyes everywhere.
Very true.
well, I know that. I don't fucking have anything to hide. My dad always fucking gives me shit about that. He's like, "You shouldn't have that Alexa shit." The garbage.
No, you single though, right? You single or you got a woman?
No, I'm married.
Well, yeah, you got something to hide then. If she hear this shit,
Oh.
you got problems.
You can't act on it.
No, it ain't
Say-
about that. You ain't gotta act on shit. All she gotta do is hear you say Ehart is hot. It's over. That's a problem. You gotta argue. You finna have to prove her hella long how you don't like Ehart and all this other shit.
As
It
long
goes
as-
on and
I mean-
on and on.
As long as it doesn't happen in Ehart's world, I'm fine. Me and my wife are awesome together. We're
Oh,
good.
that's different. I don't know. Ain't too many women gonna be okay with you liking some other chick.
My wife bought me my first lap dance.
That's it depends on the situation. Because yeah, that could be okay in certain situations.
Oh, yeah. So
But the
we
real
had
like
we had to
some
find
real.
two-
I say real person. Like when it's a real person, then that's when it's a problem. Because yeah, the strippers and all that could be okay because they know you ain't gonna get them anyway. They ain't got nothing to do with it. But the other one is saying real, and they're like, nope.
Just never pick the stripper with the glitter if you got something to hide.
Yeah, that shit'll follow you.
Right. That shit don't go away.
The worst strip club experience I had was with my friend's sister when I was younger. She's ugly as fuck, just total bitch. And I realized halfway through the night that her and her husband were swingers, and the reason I was there was a terrible reason.
Oh no.
It was like Michael Scott realizing he was on a date, except for the
Right.
opposite. They're like, oh
Yeah.
shit. They're expecting me to fuck them.
Uh-oh. What, it was horrible or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's different. Okay. That's all
Mustard
I'll
smelled
say.
of mustard. You can tell that their fucking feet hadn't been washed in 10
Yeah,
days.
no, that's nasty. Yeah. I thought it was cool. If it was cool.
That's how a lot of swingers are, man. They're like
No,
these
that's
people
what all of it is. Just like a nude beach or anything else, right? There's a bunch of ugly, fucked up motherfuckers.
gross.
Yeah. Anybody hot gonna want to go out there and show themselves for free? Not in this era.
If you ever walked into a swingers club by accident, it's just the worst thing you've ever seen in your life.
Oh no.
Wads of belly button lint and toe jam.
That's what I can imagine. Hella wrinkles and all kind of other nasty shit. Nah, but I respect it. But I'm just saying, no, I don't want to see no fucked up shit.
I'm just a little bit overly honest sometimes. It's kind of bad for me sometimes, but I think it's fair. I think it's unfair to lie.
Well, that's right.
Like, kind of like, do I look fat in this dress? You should be like, yeah. You don't want anybody to. go out looking stupid, especially if you like them.
Yeah, that's why that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Because you're right. Overall, you're right. But sadly,
I lose a lot of friends.
Sadly, in their world, that's the problem with life. That is true on a lot of levels. Like, certain point, you have to lie to people when, like, you really, if you're trying to tell them the truth, you want to tell them the truth. But certain situations, people don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear the lie.
Yeah, that's fucking sad, but true.
Yeah. Because that's how I am, where I'm usually too true or too blatant. And
I like it when people tell me my fucking wife is hot. It's like, your wife's got good tits. I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's just exactly. Because you want motherfuckers to want her.
If she chooses to take an advance from said person, that's my fault. That's her. That's on her.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly. And again, you want something. People are supposed to want your wife. You're not. I'm sorry. You ain't supposed to have no fucked up wife that nobody wants. Period. That's the point. It's wife. It's somebody. So. But everybody ain't comfortable with that, and everybody can't handle that, or you know what I mean. So. Oh
man, there's so many hotheads that are epidermis deficient. Like I said before.
Yeah. Because that is what it is. Everybody can't handle it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, I couldn't handle that shit. I remember it was hella dudes hollering when I got back to the Bay and I got around the hood. Black motherfuckers gonna get fucked that holler at you in front of your girl. And it was like motherfuckers was saying shit and doing shit. I used to be going off that I was ready to go off. And then later you learn and take it as, no, that's like a good thing. You know what I mean? You got
at bars when people fucking try to hit on my wife, they don't know me, they don't know her. I mean, they're not looking at her left hand. They just hitting on a woman.
Yeah, and, these motherfuckers is nuts. Stay in front of you. It's a little different.
Yeah, my going phrase is, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Because he got shut down. He didn't know that she was married, right?
That's
I just go up, oh, man, I'm so sorry about that, dude.
Right. Yeah, because he didn't know.
That sucks for you, man. I'm sorry. And then I try to hook him up with somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, she ain't going nowhere.
I should get back on steroids so I could just punch him in the face for fun.
That's a good plan.
What's she talking about? If you lie to me and me going and looking embarrassed, you're not really my friend.
Have you guys seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet?
No.
Never even heard of that.
Me neither.
Oh, man.
A Quentin Tarantino movie, is it not?
Yeah, it's his latest.
Yeah, I want to see that.
It's fucking so good.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Art. You can change, just need to know. But generally speaking,
I didn't get what she was saying. I was trying to figure out what she's talking about.
Generally speaking, women, if they're asking if they look fat, they know that dress isn't exactly flattering.
Mm-hmm.
So they're wanting you to stroke their ego or whatever, but I don't know. I don't do that. I'll be honest. I'll be like, yeah, it doesn't look great.
Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. And then they get pissed at that.
Yeah. Well, what's the alternative?
Either way.
Lie?
That's what I said. They're gonna get pissed either way. If you lie, they're gonna get mad. Because they know, like you just said, they know they look fat in their dress. And then they trying to ask you the trick fucking question. They know they look fat. And if you say no, they're like, well, no, I look fat. But then, like you say, if you be honest and say, yeah, you look fat. What the fuck, you look fat? So you're fucked either way. So it depends on your choice.
Yeah, man.
Oh, like I'll take the honesty. I'd rather you get mad at me because I told you the truth. Because I'm trying to tell you the truth. Because I'm trying to not make you look like a dumbass when you walk out the house. First of all, like I always tell motherfuckers, you walking with me. So I'm going to tell you if your shit fucked up. I'm not going to have you run around me looking like a damn fool. So you ain't got to worry about what asking me if the dress you look fat in the dress. Because I'm going to tell you ahead of time in the first place. Like, yeah, no, you shouldn't wear that. That's not, that ain't really flattering right there. You know, I'll be nice about it, but I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna like let you look like some.
It's the worst when it's a tattoo, isn't it? They're like, "Is this? What do you think, man? You're, fuck, that looks like shit. Lines are fucked. You're fucked."
Right. Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's why I won't get a tattoo because I'm too scared it's gonna turn out like shit.
That is the scary part when you do it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta notice this. I mean, you can see the artist usually, but. Yeah, because usually you go to a decent artist, they got a sample of their work. I wouldn't just let somebody do that shit.
Yeah, I'm just too paranoid. Like he'll have it just perfect, and that's the moment that he develops Parkinson's,
right,
or some shit, just out of the blue. Just
right. Yeah.
All of a sudden, I got a lightning bolt across my ass or something.
Exactly. No, that's where, like I said, you can just cut it off. You like, hey, hell, I'm cool. I'm to stop now, or I can't take it and try to stop it and come back. Get somebody else.
Yeah.
Does my butt look too big? That depends on the kind of girl to ask that question.
Yeah,
that's
it
like
doesn't
somebody.
Oh.
That's somebody just into like Cosmo or some shit. Because first of all, if you
That's
know
the
me,
worst
there is
one
no.
for me, man.
Yeah,
When
if you
they
know
ask
me,
if
there
this
is no
dress
too
makes me
big.
look fat and shit.
Yeah, no, there is no too big. So that's what I say. That depends on the girl. Because if she know me, she knows she don't even have to ask me that question. Because there is no too big.
I always
Yeah,
revert
I'm
back
definitely
to
not that way. It can definitely get too big for me.
I know.
I always revert back to
Because there
that
isn't too big.
David Spade line.
My limit is higher than normal, is what I'm saying. Goes around
some of them
lying
are
and telling
fucking-
people shit looks good when it's not. Yeah, if you talking about women, I hope it ain't what I'm reading. Yes, ain't most guys ain't gonna tell you the fucking truth.
Does
He's
this
trying
dress
to
look
get
make
in
my
the pussy. He's not gonna tell you look like shit.
Yeah.
Does this dress make my
Is that
butt
what I'm
look big?
saying?
Oh, your
all
face.
all that time, that's bullshit. Because something in the world be real. Geez, how did we get to this point? Okay, now you can get me started on my little thing. Look, guys are trying to get the pussy. Even if it's somebody's wife, ain't nobody trying to say no dumbass shit that's gonna make him not be able to get the pussy. So
Yep.
yes, he's gonna lie and tell you some fucked up shit. Even the talk shit I just talked, I was trying to be noble, but I'm not gonna always tell her the shit look fucked up if I'm trying to bang something out. So no.
I love that.
that's-
He's my
you know.
friend. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, that's the first
Yeah.
one. That's what I say. Unless he's gay, he's not your friend. Period. He is trying to fuck, and he's a dumbass that slipped in the friend zone. He one of them idiots that think he can get in the friend zone and get out, not realizing nobody has ever successfully escaped the friend zone. Like most
Like I
dudes, when
just
you get
said.
locked in that shit, it's over.
Dude,
ain't- you
right?
ain't
Like
getting
I
out.
just said, Ehart's awesome. I asked her if
Yeah.
she was married right away. Right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give me
Well, yeah, you gotta be upfront. That's the thing. Yeah, you can't be trying to act like you their friend. Like, no, like she gonna think you trying to be your friend. Like, no, you gotta let her know what you want. It should be assumed. That'd be the other problem with women, though. See, that's my problem. You already know what the fuck I want. When I walk up to you, what the fuck you think I'm gonna say? I'm not trying to sell you no product or some shit. I'm pretty much trying to fuck. Like, so why the games? This is where the problem. This is where a lot of the problem with men and women come from, because men know what the fuck they want, and then the women. Some of them do want that, but then you got to act like you don't want it because you don't want to like a hoe, and they got all these rules, they got all this other shit. When it's like, but you pretty much know what I want. Like, we don't really need to like play games. Like, that's like sometimes the problem. Like,
Well, as my buddy said years ago, it's just like, and I've even heard women say this: when you go to the club, like men don't know if they're going to get laid or not. Women do know if they're going
that's
to get
true.
laid or not.
That's
right?
true. Women
It-
choose if they're gonna get laid or not.
Laid or
Yeah,
not. Exactly.
Yeah.
Men have got to play.
we
the game.
hope and pray. Yeah. I don't give a fuck how you looking, who you are. Yeah.
Shit. Can you see this?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
nice.
That's Cowie Brock holding somebody's baby, and look at his face. He's like, "Oh shit, Cowie
Nice.
got my baby."
Right.
Cowie's like, "Oh shit, yeah, look at little baby." He's like, "All right, give it fucking back,
Don't drop
Alright.
my baby.
dick."
That's crazy.
I would do the same thing if Cowie was holding my fucking newborn baby.
Nah, he wouldn't be holding. Man, ain't nobody holding my kid. Yeah, I just can watch. And she said, "You guys still on?"
Oh, yeah, okay. Thought my camera was off.
Well, she said, "Guys and girls can be friends, and that it doesn't have to be." No, yeah, we can be friends. I ain't saying that.
Does my baby look
Okay,
fat?
let me try to say again. That's why I wish my shit was kind of. No, yeah, you can be friends. Nobody say you can't be friends.
Yeah,
It's
you
that-
can be, but
It's that what he wants is he's not trying to be a friend like your girlfriend. Don't give a shit about your makeup and whatever fucking shit you trying to buy. He pretty much want to fuck. And then
Yeah,
some
that's-
people, I mean, that's overall. But then I think maybe some people, yeah, you can be friends. If somebody really cool, yeah, that you just like talking to a person,
Yeah.
you could be cool with that person. But
Yeah.
if you could had the chance, you'd probably slip it in it. That's the point.
yeah,
Most of the time, if the
Yeah.
man starts the friendship, there's attraction involved.
Yeah, exactly. And he got slipped in the friend zone, like we saying. It wasn't really his choice, basically. Sorry. It ain't really no man. Technically, I don't think, at least me, I don't like to speak for everybody. Ain't usually going to choose that. They usually got slipped in that situation. Because it's not usually necessarily somebody you'd want to be friends with. Like, it ain't.
Yeah, I agree, man. I
many
had a lot of
cool
that in
women.
high school where your girlfriend had a fucking dude friend. Like, come on. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Fuck outta
yeah, unless she's like really cool and got really interest and is a great person. But most time women don't. Like, be honest. Most time women don't have shit to offer but a pussy, and that's the whole point to all of this.
Or if she was super
No, for
ugly,
real.
right? Like
No,
that
for real.
song.
Yeah,
If you want to be
they
happy,
don't have nothing to
whatever,
offer.
like,
Most times, if you think about it, they don't have shit to offer. Think about most man-woman situation. The man, we gotta have all kind of shit, right? You gotta be funny. You need to go get you a good job. You gotta get education. You gotta have this. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. A woman don't gotta have shit. She gotta walk up. She ain't even gotta be cute, like you just said. It could be an ugly bitch. She can walk in a room full of fucking billionaires, and possibly one of them billionaires gonna pick her up, bring her in that society. You see what I'm saying? She could come up for just having a pussy. You can't come up for just having a dick. Right? You can go to a room full of 100 women and whip your dick out and be like, all right, lady, check out the dick. They're going to look at you like, yeah, and it's 1 million other dicks over here I can get. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about your dick.
Flasher!
Right? And that's the point. They want you for other things. We talking about is what you have and what you are and who you are. That's our looks. That's the thing, right? A woman has her looks as physical, but our looks is our money. He said, I don't think my buddy Steven wanted to do me. He was 18 when we met, and I was 36. So positive he didn't want more. We were great friends. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's 18. That's the beyond horniest level area. It's like, no, so I'm sorry.
Unless he's gay,
I was about to say, or a super
promise you
nerd.
he at least thought about it.
Thought about it. That's all I was saying. Unless he's a super nerd or something. Yeah, you got to be like out there. 18, no, you're beyond horny. That's walk around permanent wood. No.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Thing's just ready to kill somebody.
Exactly. It's a fucking guided missile at that point. No.
That shit ruins genes when you're that age. Like,
He said the girls he was screwing away the fuck hotter than me. Ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your opinion. And that's what y'all say because y'all be saying some dumb shit. It ain't got nothing to do. If he like you, he like you. That's what it was.
yeah. And guys and girls can be friends.
Yeah.
But chances are that if the girl ever said to the guy,
yeah.
let's go for it,
That's all I was saying.
guy would probably agree.
Exactly. And he would risk the friendship and all that over the shit.
Yeah.
That's all we saying. I'm sorry. Them guys is full of shit. They just won't be honest about the shit. And that's why we were saying I had to say it carefully and we threading on thin ice because we all in certain situations. So you can't. I've actually had that argument with my girl though. And that's a hard argument to have because at the same time right there, I'm like, no, I got friends. That's actually the perfect example. You heard my friend. So then right there, I'm over there like, yeah, ain't no guys be friends. He just trying to fuck. He trying to listen. And then so easily she could just be like, well, what about Ehart? And I'm like, fuck. Right there. It's like, yeah,
And you're
that's
caught.
I'm caught. I'm like, no, that's because no, I'm saying, yeah, we are friends. We are this and that. But it's what you saying technically, of course. And so that's where that, I've had this argument and it fucked me up and I'm in a fucked up situation because of that. Because it's true, like what we saying, but I like kind of admitted that.
Yeah, it is true.
Because it's true. I'm gonna say what's true. Like, but it's like, no, it's not. No, unless you gay.
Yeah. I mean, we're not like dogs. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
or
I'm
you
in a
can't be
relationship,
friends.
so it wouldn't matter if a girl
Yeah.
said, "Hey, let's go out." I'd be like, "No, I'm off the market."
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, single,
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much,
different
yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Anything with a hole and a heartbeat.
pretty much.
My problem is these days I just tell the truth straight up. So, you know, if that dress doesn't look fat, it also goes into like if a woman is stunning, I'll be like, damn, you look good today, great job, and that can be taken the wrong way too. That's sad.
Well, yeah. Or it could be bad because it's the point you even complimented her. Remember, technically that's kind of bad too. Ass backwards
Right.
as it sounds. But
Like your tits are popping. Yeah, it doesn't go over well.
But then it depends, though. That's what I'm saying. It depends on who you're talking to. It depends on, that's the point to all of this, right? It depends on, because like we said, in some sense, it's bad to say you're hot, right? That in some sense, some of those girls, you need to shit on them, right?
You know what
But
I
then
like about this whole thing though is it's getting to the point where even if you go up and say hello, it's horrible. So you might as well just go up and say, "Hey, let's fuck."
Oh, I know.
If you're gonna be offensive, you might as well be offensive and occasionally get laid.
Exactly. Well, that's what I learned early, even on. I was like, if I'm ready to get shot down, what's the point of like worrying about it? Just go for it. Like, if you're already assumed to be shot down, yeah. But a lot of that also, that is what gets it. If you learn and you really know, like a lot of time, that's what gets it. It's the really blatant. Some of that up front is you just got to find the right one though, because most of them gonna get offended by the shit.
Yeah.
But the right ones will be like, oh yeah, oh let's go. You
Yeah,
know?
19 of them are going to get pissed off, but that 20th one's going to be,
Yep.
all right.
Yep. It's a numbers game, so that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We can't say there's no one, right? Just like with them, they always try to say us. No, there's no one. We can't even say all guys like that because you're right. Maybe some guys is like that, or some guys would pass up the pussy if he got offered. So yeah, I'm not saying everybody's the same, but for the most part, yeah, there's certain kind of women and there's certain kind of guys.
Yeah. Well, I've had female friends that know I wouldn't because, they're very unattractive.
Yeah.
But, generally,
So
he says he's going to call Rocket Rider 510 for counseling, and he's just going to say, just fuck it, dude.
pretty much.
When in doubt, pull it out.
Hey, that's actually worked for me before.
It's worked for everybody.
Yeah, I never would have thought that. And it was the one point where I just pulled it out and was like, handle that. And then handle it. And that's where you learn, like what you're talking about. There's certain people, and that was a person you never would have thought that. But you learn, like, no, it's that whoever you wouldn't have thought is the one. That uppity ass girl you wouldn't try to actually get. Nah, that girl want to be treated like a fucking dirty girl, period.
Mm-hmm.
That romantic shit a lot of times is bullshit. That's for certain people. Some people want to be fucking handled.
Yep.
That's their nature. They want to be submissive. That's why 50 Shades of Grey blew up, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's all about passion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, passion can be romance and really intense kissing, and you're holding each other really tight, and it's wonderful. And passion can also be I just grab you by your throat, throw you on the bed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, depending on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Or choking yourself, jacking off at the top of a fucking door.
I know that's
Chris Cornell. Pulling a Chris Cornell.
that's just sad. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck. Like, first of all, okay, whatever that to each his own. If that's what it takes for you to get off, yes, that's fine. But you better have all your shit dialed in, right? Because look what the accident is a heavy fucking stake. Like, so that's where I don't feel sorry because you didn't have your shit so dialed in that you never get caught, literally caught with your pants down. You know,
Dude, that happens more often than you think, dude.
Oh, I can imagine.
CrazyShit.com posts all the videos that
I can
are
imagine.
like, leaked, and there's more than you think of fucking dickheads fucking jacking off while they're hanging themselves.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can see it because it's too close to the limits.
Well, they say when you get hung, you fucking come, right? So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can see it. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I can see the appeal and all that. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do all that, you gotta have all your shit dialed in to where when you can make sure nothing go wrong like that.
Bino, get your ass in here, boy.
I see him. I see him buying on.
He's on the boat still. He won't fucking come in here.
Oh, is he still out? I just thought maybe
He might come in here, but yeah.
thought
he's
maybe he
still
was
out.
home since he typed in the chat there.
Yeah, it was Tuesday fucking this week, so he should have been home, but I don't know. Last month he spent 3
I'm gonna
weeks
give it
on
a go.
a goddamn boat. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that sucks. Fuck, I do not miss being in the Navy. Christ.
I'm sorry. It's like a
8-month
prison.
deployment. We were at sea for 2 months straight.
Yeah,
fuck
man, that boat's got a smell.
Right.
Oh yeah, it gets a real hamster cagey smell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm
It's really you don't even really notice it until you get off the ship
Off
and then
it,
go back on it. It's like, oh my god.
right.
Oh, I gotta email you. Okay, I'll email you the link, dude. It is sent.
Dude, today was my last day at work for a month and a half. I got a month and a half off.
Nice. Also, happy
Nice
mother,
to get
11 days.
time
That's
off,
what
but
I'm
it
talking about.
sucks when you got no money coming in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another thing. That's one thing though. Yeah, that's not paid month and a half off. That's
Oh, no, that sucks. That's different. Yeah.
But I got my fucking. Anybody want to buy a shrunken head? I need some beer.
Actually, Billy, what would you charge to make like a human spinal cord?
For you, $100 any way you wanted it displayed, plus shipping to your home, because that's the clinch. The expensive part. Shipping.
So what I want to do is, have you ever seen those river tables?
Yeah, epoxy
Yeah.
river tables. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to do that, but I want to have a spinal cord in the middle of it, in the epoxy.
that's really good idea, man. Like you want the cartilage, or you want it like medical style with the fake cartilage.
Well,
Do you want it to look real or like a teaching?
Yeah. No, I want it to look real.
Okay.
So like little bits of flesh or veins or what? Like,
Oh,
well, you're the master at it. I don't know. But yeah,
Well,
to look
you know,
like
you
it
know,
actually
they-
came out of a human being.
You know, what'd be cooler than that is
But-
having like the entire, like nervous system, the spinal cord, the fucking brain, nerves.
you
coming
are
off the
racking
spinal
up his bill.
Oof. Yeah, that would be very cool.
Yeah,
I think it'd probably end up being easier for me to just murder somebody and dip them in epoxy.
yeah.
cord. Right. Can y'all hear me all right?
To that
Yep.
human shit.
But I can,
I'm on the boat.
I could do you one better and not. I mean, and treat you like a friend and not fucking waste your money by just pointing you at some links that I would just buy and put flesh. But if you want
Well,
flesh on it, I would have to do that for sure because they don't sell that.
yeah, like I could get like the ones that you see in the doctor's office kind of thing. But
Right. That's all I would do. But I would replace that shitty medical cartilage with reproduction,
Mm.
Reproduce looking human cartilage and then put some muscle and sinew fucking stuck to it, taken off of it.
Yeah, see, that's what I would want. Actually, it'd be nice to have the skull too, but that's getting too thick.
You
Too
can have
big
like
for
the
a
top of
table.
the skull sticking out of the top of the table.
Yeah. I'd actually,
Have
the
it in
eye
it.
sockets would make an awesome salt and pepper shaker holder.
Right.
Man, I'm starting to really think about this now.
It's another
Once
big.
I get a
It's a-
couple of slabs of
Either
wood.
that, or you could have like a dip in the resin where you would put the skull, and you could like literally drink out of the skull of your enemies.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Problem I'm having right now is that the motherfuckers.
So you could keep like the bottom, like the back of the skull, like round. That way you can set it inside of the little cavity in the resin. That way it doesn't tip over.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I can do: 100 for full spine with sinew and real looking cartilage and sinew and muscle hanging off of it, with a neck bone also the neck. $107.01 plus shipping.
$7.01.
Yes, because the best deal I can get through Honey for a spine would be $57.01. So
Yeah.
you'd pay me $50 for the sinewed and all that shit.
That's
too
a pretty
much?
damn good deal.
So
Okay.
you would make the spine and all that shit, and then send it to him, and then he would embed it in the table.
Yeah, that's what I'm gathering, right?
Yeah. Because first I gotta save up money because those slabs of walnut ain't cheap.
You know
Oh,
what I've
no,
always
they're not.
wanted to do is have like a fucking giant tree that I have felled and like cut it into like just carve it into a table like 12 inches thick, like a giant Viking dinner table.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I think that'd be pretty sweet. Have like little holes in the table where you can stick your horn that you drink beer out of.
I bought a big burl this week. I got to go pick it up still. It was kind of
A
a
what?
gamble. A big burl. It's kind of a gamble because you never know what is in its walnut burl.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't know if it's a real burrow or if it's a tree slab. My dad and I used to
Yeah.
go burls all the time. We used to get bird's eye maple burls, and he would turn those into clocks and the tables and shit like that, and fucking
Right.
sell.
That's what I want to do. Use them for the wood on displays. I think it would look nice. But again,
you get
I
the
don't
right
know.
size one. They do make nice clocks and shit like that, wall clocks and stuff like that. But the tables thing, not so much now, because that was kind of a 70s thing, you know. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
we
right.
grew up on the beach.
What's up,
My dad
Bino?
grew up on the beach, and my dad, he'd go down the beach and he would try and find old fucking tree stumps and shit that washed ashore on the beach, and he would take those and clean them up a bit, and he would use those as the legs for the burls and stuff like that, right?
Hell yeah.
Right, level it all off and sell them for
It's
like
very expensive. Hell, these days, the market on burl, I might just fucking list the burl for sale and see if it sells on its own, because
yeah.
it's expensive. Probably make $100. I paid, this one's 80 pounds, and I paid $225.
225, and then you're gonna want to fucking finish it correctly, level it, blah blah blah,
Yep.
fucking coat it and epoxy and whatnot, and then you turn around and sell it for about 350.
Yeah.
And that's if you put
Hell,
a
you
weight
could
on it.
you
though.
could you could cut it up into little pieces and turn it into pin blanks and sell each pin blank for $10.
I could make a beautiful dildo. But yes, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good investment. I mean, it's just a little investment as far as I'm concerned. Just because it's so heavy doesn't mean it's very big. That shit's heavy.
Yeah, that's just it, because it's a cancer. It's a tree cancer. That's what causes burls, right? It's an actual tree cancer.
Yep.
I mean, it's 80 pounds, but it's only the size of a fucking space heater.
You're a space heater.
An Amish one. Amish burl dildo. How's sea life? Bueno?
I'm ready to get the fuck off this boat. This is my third week.
You should eat some spinach.
off.
Feel better.
I'll be getting off on Sunday because I got jury duty on Monday, so they're gonna get me off the boat early. Normally, I would stay until
Jury
Tuesday.
duty. Yuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of that shit too.
Got to get out of that somehow, man. Claim to know somebody. That's what I did. Well, I actually knew a guy, but you can't know anybody involved in the trial. So if you fucking,
Yeah.
you hope you know someone. Say you fucking knew
Well,
one.
if I don't know them, which I probably won't,
Right.
and I'm just gonna tell them that I'm an anarchist and I always side against the police.
You got mental problems or something. Dude, I lucked out when I got jury duty.
Well,
The
if you're biased, either way, like
Really?
towards like the ruling or whatever, like if you say that you hate cops or that you love cops, it doesn't. Either way, you're biased, so they won't accept you for a trial.
Nice. I was about 25 or 26 and got hit with jury duty. And when I got lucky, when I got there, the judge was a judge that had put me in juvie. So I know that
Nice.
motherfucker. Fuck that guy. And they sent me home.
Nice.
So they said I was biased against the dick.
Oh, that what if? I wonder if I get the judge for that was my judge for the DUI, and I could tell him like, yeah, I know that guy.
Yup.
I don't know.
Anything to
We'll
get
have
out
to
of
see.
jury duty, that shit's got to be the worst.
Well, it's
I don't
supposed
want to be in charge
like-
of someone's
It's
fate.
supposed to be like an honor and a privilege to be part of the jury, and it's like I don't want to fucking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want
It's
to
not an
decide
honor.
somebody's fate.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're Dwight Schrute.
Not only that, but I don't fucking agree with the American justice system, anyways. So fuck 'em.
Power hungry bullshit.
No victim, no crime.
You just say, the motherfucker's guilty. Don't even have to go in there. Motherfucker's guilty.
On top of my, dude,
Yeah.
I carry these standards too that says that jury duty, that's the fucking ultimate form of rat. That is the top of the
Pretty much.
fucking ladder.
Right.
I mean, you have to do it. If you have to do it, you have to do it. But still, you know.
All it is fucking 12 people's opinions. Like, they weren't there. They didn't see
No.
fucking shit happen. So how the fuck are they supposed to say whether or not they're
Well,
guilty? Or
it's 12
Like-
people's opinions after they fucking presented you with the evidence that they have, right?
yeah, but
Mhm.
fuck the evidence.
Based on that.
Mm-hmm. Or like
I
in
would
the
do
case of
jury
the
duty
feds.
if it was like for a flasher. That'd be funny. Like he definitely showed his dick.
Yeah.
I
But,
think the
you know.
only way that I'll stay for for the jury is if it's like a marijuana charge or something like that, where the guy was in possession of marijuana and they're trying to lock him away for 20 years or some shit. Like, no, fuck that.
You could just go in there spouting nonsense, you know. Like, the earth is flat.
Yeah, that works too.
They'll send you home.
I could walk in there with like some racist ass shit on a t-shirt
Oh shit, I don't know.
and then get kicked out.
Yeah, that'd be pretty easy, man. Do it. If you don't want to. But if you want to do the jury. Is there any reward?
Walk in there with a shirt that has a giant swastika on it. They'd fucking kick me out real quick.
Is there any reward to jury duty?
No, they pay you like $15 a day. Like,
Yeah, fuck that, man. Act crazy.
Yeah.
I just thought, I was like 26 years old. I just thought that, you had to do it.
well, they tried picking me before, but I was on the boat then too. So I called them and I was like, hey, I work on a tugboat. Like, I'm not gonna be able to make it, and then they picked me again.
That should be enough right
couple
there to get
months
kicked off jury duty. I work on a tugboat. That should be enough. Right?
You're out of there.
They rescheduled me and put me on again, and I'm on the boat again. So, but
How's your
I
teeth?
talked
Oh
to
yeah. What's up with your teeth, man?
I got
Are they done?
temporary. I got a temporary
still-
bridge in right now.
Okay. I was
But,
hoping that you get finished.
Yeah, I'll get my my permanent teeth in on Tuesday. So
Cool.
pretty excited about that. They're not. I mean, they're not permanent. Permanent. It's a permanent bridge. Like, they're gonna be pretty much glued into my fucking head. But it's not the screw-in type where they drill into your skull and have to wait like 6 months for that shit to heal and all that. It's just a bridge. But still, I'm not missing my fucking front tooth anymore.
I've almost saved up my deductible to fix my canine.
Nice.
I broke my canine. I remember what it was, by the way. I had drunken recall,
Nice.
biting bottle cap.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
I thought about getting like they told me that like the teeth that they're gonna put in are like made out of porcelain, and then there's some
Right.
that they use metal on your molars, and since it's on the front of my mouth, they'll use porcelain. I thought about asking them if they could make them out of metal. That way I could like bite bottle caps and all that.
Wouldn't
all that
stainless
shit.
steel be the shit? That'd be cool.
Right? Like, I don't want gold because I don't like gold, but like stainless or like silvery.
You
color
would look like Jaws from James Bond, though. I don't know.
Right? That'd be the fucking shit. I thought about asking them to like make my canines a little bit longer too. But I don't know.
Oh, don't be a weirdo.
Like the bridge that they put in, I can definitely feel the difference between the fake
100%.
canine and the real canine. Like, my real canine is sharper than the bridge, so I'm hoping that they make the new, like my permanent one, sharper than the one that's in my mouth now. But I don't know.
Just for preference for eating, or you want to look like Nosferatu fag?
Well, I mean, kind of for eating, but I don't know. Like I've always had longer canines than most people, and sharper canines than most people. So I don't know. It feels weird having a dull ass canine on the right side.
I felt sorry for you when you were eating my steak roll. I was wondering, I was like, how's that feel? No front tooth. That's gotta fucking spread it. Probably hurt.
Right.
Did
no,
it?
I mean,
No.
it. Whenever I was missing my tooth, it didn't really affect the way I ate too much. I just couldn't really like corn
Good.
on the cob was impossible to fucking eat.
I didn't serve you corn on the cob, did I?
No, but I'm just
Oh.
saying, like, there's certain
Damn
things
it.
that I couldn't like bite into.
I should have served you corn on the cob.
Right.
That'd
I
have been
sit
fun.
there like I've tried eating it before, and like I'd have to put it on the side of my mouth and like kind of like bite it with the side of my mouth, and I get corn all over the side of my face and my beard. It's the worst.
Final showed up at my house and we were like, yeah, we should have enough beer, man. And like 3 hours later, we had drank 24 or something.
Yeah, we got fucking white girl wasted that night.
Yeah.
Good times.
We had sex.
If we did, I don't fucking remember.
Bino's got skin tags.
Yeah. No, that was just my dick. My dick is that small; it looks like a skin tag.
Don Vito style.
Nice.
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, dude, Bino, I had a fucking geyser coming out of my yard for a week.
Yeah.
The water pipe busted out front where you were parked. And it was just shooting out water, and the fucking landlord would fix it. So it like went like 1 million gallons. And just
I've been there.
they had to pay for it.
Been there. I had to freaking fix a busted water line whenever I lived in North Carolina. Had a busted water line, and the whole entire like an acre of this guy's land was just fucking underwater. And I had my dumbass thought that the water lines coming from the road to the house were still made out of metal. So I'm out there with a fucking metal detector in the fucking yard. And then like I call my landlord and he's like, you know they're not made out of metal, right? And I was like, fuck. So then I went out there with a shovel and I dug like fucking 20 holes in this guy's yard trying to find this fucking water leak. And I eventually found it. But yeah. And then I ended up calling a plumber because I had fixed it. I had fixed it and then it busted again. And then so I had to dig the hole again, and then finally I called a plumber and I was like, you fix it. And all he did, I already had the hole dug, all the work was done, all he had to fucking do was fucking put a little fucking connector piece on the pipe, and it cost like $120 for like 3 minutes of his time.
Damn. Dude,
But I didn't
check
pay
this
for it,
out,
so
you
I didn't
guys.
give a shit.
My house is fucking all architectural gay, baggy. So the architect, and so he could spend more money on stonework. He turned out he chimped on the fucking plumbing, and the leak was from the end of the pipe. But when they dug down, they learned that the pipe was ABS plastic hose. So this dude had buried ABS plastic hose going from the house to the main water line from the city. So the plumbers had to replace that whole pipe with 3-inch PVC.
Shit.
Dang.
I didn't have to pay for it though. I'm sure it was around $1,000 because they dug all day long.
Probably more than that.
Fuck. It's just stupid.
Probably. But at least my fucking rich neighbors aren't looking at me like I'm a fucking dick now. I had people come to the door.
Did you know there's a geyser in your front yard?
No, I didn't see the water shooting out of the fucking dirt.
Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah, I remember whenever that water line busted in my yard, I went without water for like an entire fucking week. Pretty bad. I had to take showers.
That's
at
the
work.
worst, dude. That's straight up, man. I figure if you have a landlord and if you're renting, as soon as you have a water problem, if they don't take care of it right away, that's fucking crimes against humanity, dude. Holy shit. You're paying all this money for fucking rent and you fucking can't wash yourself or cook.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
That is.
Luckily, my landlord's fixed it, but they're cool, man. I don't know. This place is pretty sizable, and I only pay $1,200.
Hmm.
I don't think that's bad at all.
Don't forget.
I pay $1,000 for this place.
How many square feet?
I'm not too sure. Probably around 1,000, I'd say.
Yeah, that's about right. These days.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine for me. It's just me, so I don't need a really big place.
That's so
But it's
fucked
got
up.
it's
though.
2 floors and a basement too, so
Isn't that so fucked up? That's 1,000 average here now, or anywhere now, in North America, and like, oh, it seems like it wasn't even 10, 15 years ago that like 550, 600 was normal for a nice place. Utilities included. Now you got to fucking sell a ball to have your house.
pretty much.
Milk's $5. What the fuck is that? It's literally cow pit. $5.
But it's delicious.
Yeah, delicious white cow pit.
I fucking love milk.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta get back to work.
Have fun, man.
Boo!
I'll be home Sunday, I think. So I don't know,
Cool.
maybe do something then.
Cool, man. Thanks for stopping
All right,
by.
later, guys. Yep.
Later.
Thanks for the link.
Everybody.
Later.
And Bino is out of the building.
I wouldn't have his job in a million years, man, for anything. They could pay me fucking $1 million a month. I would fucking do it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
working in a camp, man. You're fucking away for so long, and then you get to be home for a little bit, and then you're away again for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
man.
good for a single guy.
Be a single guy who's
I
young.
suppose. I suppose, yes. Getting him in shape keeps him fucking away from trouble.
Yeah.
Look at it that way.
Yeah, when you're on the boat, you're not spending a bunch of money on frivolous shit, so you're saving money. I made awesome bank when I was in the Navy because we were out at sea. There's literally nothing to buy.
You can't buy anything
Right.
except for
Yeah.
what's on the boat, and you can't. And all that shit's already given to you, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, the only money I spent was like on pop and chips and smokes. That was it. Yeah, after 8 months, I paid my car off. It was like 15 grand that extra I had.
Shit.
Should have never got out.
Yeah,
I'd
but
be
you
fucking. I'd be retiring this year if I
Oh,
stayed
geez.
in,
stayed in. Yeah.
because it'd be 20 years.
That's- Dude, that's one of the fears I have. Boats. Ships, not boats. Ships. That fucking scares the shit out of me, dude, for so many reasons. Being isolated, if a disease breaks out, fuck, get into quarantine. There's pirates. You're sinking. Sinking's a thing. Sinking's another thing.
Sinking's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, Yeah, sinking would suck. I mean, it was a Navy ship. We didn't have to worry about pirates.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sure.
the isolation thing, that was a big one. Realizing that no matter what you did, you could not leave. It's basically like prison. It's not like you can just hump over the rail and swim for it
Yeah, exactly.
in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Go AWOL, yeah. Kind of hard to do that unless you're fucking in port.
Yeah.
But how often were you in port? You know?
It wasn't very often.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog.
But when we got to port, fuck, was that great.
Oh yeah, get off the boat, go fucking kiss the land, and go fucking smell some girls and drink a beer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we could drink beer on the ship. There was booze.
okay.
It's Canadian Navy, so, you know, gotta
Yeah,
have
yeah,
alcohol. But yeah, that was fucking awesome. Thailand was fucking amazing. That was a hell of a nice port.
I bet.
Almost got in a fight with a bunch of trannies.
Lady boys.
Ladywood, yeah.
Because they were like all dressed up to the nine. In their, I don't know, whatever you would call their cultural fancy garb. But
Sailor boy, love me long time.
but yeah, my buddy asked because they looked so like they were all in really fancy dresses and everything. So my buddy asked to take a picture of them with them, and they agreed. And then they wanted money afterwards, and they were like getting really pissy about it.
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
how they
oh.
make their money, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was like we didn't realize we had to pay to take your picture. So we ended up giving them some money, but
You pay me.
Dog.
You pay me.
This dog is crushing my balls, man. He's like 110 pounds.
Mm.
I would appreciate it. We would make an offer on him too. So
Yeah, you just see he's a big fucking, big meathead.
yeah.
Arr,
here.
arr.
Oh. Huh?
Is he part
Don't
boxer?
show him your
part,
mug.
what is he? Part boxer, part staffy?
He's a Mastiff Pit Bull.
Okay, massive pitter. Okay, that's why he's got the snout like almost like a boxer.
He's smaller. It's a new thing, man. They call them band dogs, American band dogs. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the point is to create a big dog, a big dog that lives more than 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So we'll see if it works out,
Well, fingers crossed.
right? I'm guessing it's not gonna work. Because I don't know, it just seems like the bigger a dog gets, doesn't matter what, they fucking shorter their lifespan is.
Yeah, small dogs fucking live fucking 14, 18 years. Fuck.
Yeah.
I think these days, well, at my age, my life, getting a dog is basically just saying, I can't wait to cry one day really hard. You like pay $300 to have the worst cry ever. In fact,
Mm. Yeah.
They keep your fucking brain sane though, man. That's the thing about an animal. It's like with my cat right now. That's what's keeping my head fucking pretty sane right now. You know.
yeah. Also,
You know, I've been
Protect
working
them.
the graveyard, and so I've been kind of suffering from a little bit of winter depression right now. So, you know, at least the cat's kind of keeping me sane. So, looking forward
What
to
kind of
the
cat?
days on Monday. Just a black cat, just a fucking big female black cat, indoor outdoor cat.
Cool.
And she's fucking pretty awesome. So,
I had to stop feeding my cat so much. I started seeing mice. I'm like, motherfucking bitch. Bitch just eating too much meow mix.
not hunting enough. No, my cat's a hunter. Fucking, I've watched her lay in the backyard staring at our shop. There's a shed out back where the rats like this sit. And she'll fucking lay there for hours upon hours upon hours just watching where they'll pop out so she can get them. Right?
I got pissed off. This stupid fucking McMansion came with this cat. I was mad as fuck 'cause I'm not really a cat person. And when I toured the house, I saw the cat. I was like, holy big fucking cat. It just like came running, big Mancoon, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you got a cat. That's cool, man. Cats are cool. And he's like, fuck you. I don't have a cat. You have a cat.
Yeah.
You fucking, I'm like, wait, what? And apparently the owners of the house just abandoned the cat because they said their reasoning was they're moving to Florida and that cat was as big and as furry as it is, it would die in Florida of heat stroke or whatever. They just left it here to die.
Some cats are kind of a weird also in a way too. I know a buddy of mine, I used to have him as a roommate years ago, and I was a couple blocks over, and he had a black male cat. And he decided to move out of the house and move across town to the apartment. Well, he kept the cat inside, and the cat was an indoor-outdoor cat. And the cat got outside, and the cat was gone. And about fucking a week later, it showed up at my house, right, where I was still living, where the cat used to live. So I phoned him up and said, man, your cat's here. And he's like, oh, okay. So he comes and gets the cat. He takes the cat back to his house. Fucking next fucking day, cat gets out. 2 days later, it's back at the house. I phoned him up again. I says, yeah, the cat's here. He's like, oh, okay, I'll come pick it up. And I said, no, I'll keep the cat. The cat wants to live here with me, not with you. So he's the house cat now, right? And yeah, he ended up living there until he fucking decided to try a little bit of fucking antifreeze, and his fucking guts rotted out of him.
Oh, yeesh.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it
Let's
is.
hear some of that shit. Like, I think, do you realize that there's like a 75% chance that you've eaten cat
Oh fuck, for sure, for sure. I know
and
there's
just not
Chinese.
knowing it?
Yeah, I figured for sure there was an old Chinese fucking restaurant place
Yeah.
that my parents used to get from back in the small town we lived in, because there was all kinds of stray cats in that fucking alleyway.
Yeah, I remember
I've
as a
been
kid,
told.
the Chinese restaurant here, there'd be like 10 stray cats hanging around this restaurant because they'd feed them.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden, all the cats are gone.
all the cats are gone. Yeah,
It's like,
I've been
Fatten
told
them
the meat in Mugugai Pan is traditionally supposed to be fucking cat. So if you're eating good Mugugai Pan, you're probably eating a goddamn cat,
probably.
or at least a little bit of one.
Hmm.
The tail, right? You just hope.
Not the thigh.
Something they could do without.
Fucking Asian people will fucking eat anything. Like for some reason they like to take pig's feet and make that into the food. It's just like, well, what's wrong with the rest of the pig, man? Throw the feet in the garbage. Fuck. No fucking meat on there. It's all fucking bone and toe.
no.
I think the most delicious thing I've eaten that's out of the ordinary is camel. It's it's like every piece of it's kind of like a ribeye. It's very red meat and it's full of fat. Very good.
You can't say I've had camel, but I think the one that stands out the most for me was cow tongue. I had cow tongue that was done really well, and it was in a sandwich. It was almost like you're eating roast beef. It was pretty good.
Yeah, pig tongue's the same way. If you ever have a chance,
Yeah.
pretty good. A lot of pepper. Menudo sucks. If anybody offers you menudo, fucking run away. Or
Never
tripe.
had that.
Same thing with tripe. I can't handle that.
I'll
Bull
just stick
balls
with
are
beef
good.
and chicken.
Yeah.
Kangaroo sucks dick. You might as well eat a Michelin tire.
Girl versus Life tells us that we need to have blackened alligator.
Oh, that's pretty good. If someone does it right. This local Cajun restaurant here in town just turns up all mushy and fucking greasy. It'd be like this. Fried alligator is my favorite though.
I'd give it a go.
Yeah, I'd give it a go.
Got a fishy taste, kinda. It's like chicken and fish mixed together.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
As long as it's tender and easy to chew, and it's not like I'm chewing on a fucking rubber sole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frog legs
Exactly.
taste the same as alligator. Exact same, except for it's like a little morsel instead of a big steak.
Yeah, I've never had any of that shit.
There's great. You check out, look up exoticmeats.com, and wherever you are in the world, you can obtain all this shit. It's kind of expensive on that website, but hey, you're gonna drive. That's about 3,000 miles to buy it yourself.
Yeah, no, there's a meat market just down the road from here, and I know you can get some exotic meats in there too, like ostrich and shit like that, right?
On exoticmeats.com, he I don't know, he's a crafty fucking Arab that lives in Africa, sends all this shit all over the place. So he'll mask frozen lion meat as ice packs or some shit. Shows up at your house, marked as ice pack on the billing slip, but it's full of lion meat in the box.
Damn.
He also owns another site called poopsenders.com, where he takes the shit from all these animals and you can send it to your enemy.
Jesus.
Look it up, man. It's the poop senders is pretty inexpensive.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that sucks, E-Heart. Hope you feel better.
You could be enjoying the elephant meat while your enemy is enjoying the elephant shit.
Shit, yeah. All right, Prairie, I'm gonna log off too, man. I'm feeling a little tired. I should probably get my ass to bed, get myself fucking switched over on this new sleeping schedule.
Alrighty, dude.
It's looking like, oh, there's 9 people in here. Wow.
Yeah, I'm why doesn't anyone want to come in?
Yeah.
It's probably me. I might smell.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
Later, bud.
All right, man.
Later, man. You wanting to log off too, Prairie, or are you fucking awake?
Still awake-ish.
Me too. I'll stick with you. Just tell me when you want to get off.
Alrighty.
I'm wide awake.
E-Heart's got a
designing,
migraine.
I'm designing coffins right now.
Oh, sweet.
Paper coffins. I realized I got this idea a couple months ago where what if you can send your customers actual things that they can build 3D things, like in your case, say you would send a paper doll form of a motorcycle to where they can pop the pieces out of the piece of paper and make a paper motorcycle out of it with a little bit of tape or glue, right? So I designed this coffin in that way and then printed my fucking logo all over it, and started just emailing it to people saying, hey, here's something, print it out in cardstock, have a Merry Christmas. So I've been trying to design little different things like that.
Right on, man.
No one's responding to it, though. I can't say it's a good idea. They're just like, cool, man, thanks. Happy Christmas.
Well, you never know what'll stick.
Yeah, you gotta keep on trying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody's videos are stupid because there's who said it? I can't remember who said it. I think it was Da Vinci, that I didn't fail 1,000 times. I found 1,000 things that didn't work.
Yeah, there you go.
That should be a motto for all YouTubers that don't have many subscribers. Not finding videos that suck, but finding work.
Yeah.
You narrow it down, and then you end up making somebody run off a cliff in your makeshift paper and wood parachute.
Oh shit! I think we're starting to have internet trouble again.
No.
Saying we got 9 watching. All you people out there watching, say something in the chat.
E-Heart's there. Prairie, you're there. Prairie, you're there.
I'm here.
Ghost Anime's still out there.
Oh, Peaches. Why don't you guys
Yep,
join?
Yep. Peaches said something. Peaches said something. Maybe they don't know that they have the link at the top of the chat.
Yeah, I've only put it in there 30 times.
There's look, there it is again.
There's no link.
Ghost Anime just put me on.
Oh, that ghost anime. Incorrigible.
He's all Chinese drawings.
Always at work.
Yeah, and love you not, dude. We had to change the bathroom at work because Black Lives Matter sued us. Because in the bathroom it said Northerners only and Southerners only on certain stalls.
Oh, shit.
They got pissed off, like it was segregated bathroom.
Hmm.
So we had to fucking change the bathroom to clean movie theaters.
Oh, my God.
Who's next, man? They're gonna fucking take all our animals away.
Yeah, shit's getting out of hand.
I don't mind, man. I'm so fucking tired of joking. You can only take the same thing so long. And 40 years should be the cutoff. Fuck. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Somebody needs to draw a redneck Yoda.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Send it to Disney.
We'll make a new redneck Star Wars.
I miss Disney World so bad. Grandfather used to be a member of this thing called Club 33, where it was basically like get to the front of the line ticket kind of deal. And then when Walt Disney died, this guy named Michael Eisner took over, and half the people that had fucking pass lost it. But it was so cool. Disney World was so cool back then. Now it's for people that like watch Glee.
Just asking the side chat because when you're talking, the audio keeps cutting out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's breaking up.
I'm sorry. I
Hopefully,
can fix it.
it just started doing it too. Now I'm all alone. I guess if he doesn't come back in a couple minutes, I'm just going to shut it down. Oh, there he is.
That's better. Right?
Yep. Yeah, you're good.
Hey, yeah, this StreamYard on my cell phone doesn't seem to be glitching as much. It did just glitch with my audio, but that's not as bad as it does on my laptop. It straight up tells my laptop fuck off. My laptop goes to sleep. It's like StreamYard roofies my fucking laptop. But my phone's nice and strong. Seems like, man, this fucking Motorola shit. You guys out there, Motorola is underrated. This phone I'm sitting here on, the Motorola Z4, Z3, it's got all the fucking cameras that the new iPhone had. It's lighter than the new iPhone. Processors are fast. And it projects the fucking goddamn screen onto the wall if you want. Stupid cool.
Wow.
And it's only $400 and not $1,000.
Shit, there you go.
Motorola. Is that a BlackBerry? Hey, is that a BlackBerry?
BlackBerry.
You got Angry Birds on that? Hey.
I think I still have my BlackBerry.
No shit.
I think I do. Let's go check.
No.
Yep.
That's a Canadian blackberry, though. There's no Angry Birds on it. No, that's not a blackberry, is it?
I'm trying to get. You can just kind of make out the writing.
I've never seen that. I thought blackberries ended with the fucking fold open flip. Fuck. Remember
Well,
those?
They made these a few years
Slit
back.
open and shit.
I wonder if the battery's dead. It'd be funny if it fucking turned on. Well, the light came on.
Hey, it's a blackberry.
Yeah, I got a BlackBerry.
Hit me up on the blackberry. Sit down, you. You got a blackberry? Shut up. Sit down. Sit down. Listen. I fucking can't do that fucking hero. I'm way too white.
Yeah, you and me both. I gotta see if this thing will actually turn on. So shit, we got 10 watching now.
That's too many.
It's too many.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous because there
I get the
isn't
ball
10
sweats.
people talking.
I get the ball sweats when more than 5 people are watching. I don't like it, man. I'm happy to go. I'm so happy that I don't have to work for a month.
There you go.
You
Yeah,
don't
work's
agree.
It's been kind
That's
of
what my dad
spotty
says
here.
when I'm wrong. There you go.
Yeah. I
Like
say
that.
that a lot.
Dad, I got $5,000 in the bank. There you go. Oh. He doesn't approve.
I forgot how long it took these things to fucking start up.
What do you start? Oh,
Still-
the
still
blackberry.
loading.
Hey, the angry bird.
BlackBerry.
If you got the angry birds going, it's gonna fucking slow it down. Gonna slow it
can't
down. You should have bought a blackberry from my friend Abib in the East Village. Hey,
Hey, oh, hey.
his blackberries are fast. They got angry birds. I can't get over the angry. I don't know why I'm saying that. The BlackBerry never had Angry Birds. Maybe it did. Yours looks like a fucking iPhone.
I probably could get Angry Birds on this thing.
My fucking BlackBerry looked like a goddamn calculator.
Yeah, the old ones had the click pad. This was the newest one before they kind of stopped making phones.
The only reason I ever bought my first BlackBerry is because my fucking pot dealer had a beeper. And I wanted to fucking one-up him.
Mm.
Hey,
Hey, oh.
hey.
Hey. You know what
Hit me
that
up with a
reminds me
BlackBerry.
of? You remember 6'4" Honda?
Oh,
He talked like a gangster Yogi Bear.
yeah, I saw him at SCMM. That motherfucker was just fucking ignoring everybody, just signing whatever they fucking handed to him.
Oh my
Douchey
god.
hell.
Oh boy.
Why? You like him? Sorry.
He was one of the first guys I ever started watching. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he even does videos anymore.
God, there was a guy before him that I started watching. That was just funny to me. Can't remember his name right now. It's escaping. One of the first Camouflage Pants. Who the fuck is that?
Camouflage. Are you talking about Psycho Cruiser?
Yeah, that's right. That's the one.
Subscribe to D.
Yep. That fucking dick.
Hey, he's still doing shit, I think.
Dude, I did, Ian187 did, Arson Rides, Derek, Suburban Delinquent, we all reached out to him. We're like, come on, man, we're making Psycho Cruiser jokes all the time. It'd be funny if you just showed up in a live stream. Not one answer. Didn't fucking acknowledge any of them. Fuck that guy. But he was still one of the first people that I watched.
Yeah, I used to watch him all the time too. Why is this thing?
And I got some useful shit off of him too. You know? I mean, he taught me a few things. Before I knew anything, that is.
Yeah.
I also realized a lot of things that I learned off of him was bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
That's anybody. Camouflage Pants were the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who rides in neon blue camouflage? I mean, it's
Only
visible,
one.
sure, but so is the color white.
Yeah. Oh well. I can't believe there's
Blackberry
still
started
9
up yet?
people hanging around.
Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
10 thumbs up, 9 watching.
Nice.
Not for long. Till I figure out some goddamn midget black slurs to say. It's gonna take me a second to think them up.
We're gonna get weird.
So what movie you gonna do next, Woody?
I'm thinking gay porn.
That sounds accurate. If you actually asked Woody Harrelson what the fuck he's doing next, he probably wouldn't answer, but in the back of his mind, he'd be like, I might take that gay porn offer.
Yeah, it's starting to... I don't know, I haven't seen him in too much.
Well, Zombieland Double Tap. That was this year, and it was fantastic. If you hadn't seen it, and I recommend them.
No, I haven't.
It was a good one. Well, it was kind of like Super Troopers 2, to be honest, to where it doesn't quite meet up to the original because the original was so badass. But it's still good. Still worth watching. Great.
I didn't even know they made a second one.
Yep, it's called Zombieland Double Tap. If you don't find it on any of your engines, it's on Go Movies.
Okay.
If you're good at closing pop-ups quickly,
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
Movies.
I know all
is a great
about that
place to
shit.
watch. And get a beer.
Alrighty. Well, let's enjoy this YouTube ad. Nope, never mind. Oh. I still don't get all those 9 watching. I mean, there's me, Billy, Ghost. That's 3. That means there's 6 of you all silent and shit. Speak up. Let your voices be heard.
I just took the first piss of the night,
Nope.
and it was the color of goddamn bile. The first piss is always the darkest.
Oh, there you go. Ah, said it again.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
That's Prairie's Canadian version of "Shut the fuck up."
Oh, oof. That was a rumbler.
I felt pretty old today at one point when my classic rock station started playing Sublime.
Mm.
I was like, is this really classic rock? Holy fuck, dude. Realized, oh yeah, well, I'm 40, I guess.
Yeah, time is flying.
Like my baseball cards from when I was 8 are like worth money.
Mm.
Like, shit, that's old. And I was one of those dicks that hoped I was dead before 30, so I wouldn't have to see this age. Here I am. Here we are.
Yep. Now feeling the same way about 50.
We feel pains in our guts and chests and shit. It's like, oh, that's the beginning of death. Guarantee we're going to be here at 60 being like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit. I'm supposed to have 70 virgins by now. 70 Catholic nuns with dried up cobweb. You know.
Oh, God.
Queefing sand. There's
Take
8
the
watchmen.
panties
No one's
off, just a bunch of dust comes off. Just it's like a fog.
You open it up and it goes, and you get the King Tut disease, like what's his face? All the bacteria.
Oh, God.
Lord Carnarvon, that was his name. You get the Lord Carnarvon to the face.
It's like when you open up the Ark of the Covenant.
Exactly. It takes Indiana Jones to fucking show you around that fucking snatch.
Don't look at it.
Got Harrison Ford showing you every different ward.
The vagina tours with Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Man, he's one of my favorite senior citizens right now.
Mm.
Harrison Ford. Just, I don't know. There's something about the way he's fucking acting in the public that is hilarious. He's like, I don't know. He got like, he got around Chris Rock. Chris Rock told him a joke. He said, is that what they consider funny these days?
Jesus.
Like, in a really bland fucking tone of voice. And he went on Conan O'Brien too and just kind of stared at Conan every joke. And it was so hilarious, man. Just fucking melted Conan into fucking nothing. Did you see Macaulay Culkin on the fucking NASA guy's channel? The fucking glitter bomb guy?
No.
You know that guy last year that sent out 7 glitter bombs to see if Forge Pirate steal them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did a second one this year. And, like, well, this is a lot like Home Alone. And then all of a sudden, Macaulay Culkin walked in. So he fucking... They got Macaulay Culkin in the video, man. And it's funny, a little bit pathetic, because it's a YouTube channel, nevertheless. and got Macaulay Culkin there. It's like, oh shit, Macaulay Culkin's getting no offer. But they put Macaulay Culkin's voice into all the different packages this year. So when people opened it up, it was like, "Happy birthday, you filthy animal," or whatever the fuck it is, and all that shit. And then they added art spray, so it just sprayed shit into the air in the room wherever they ended up.
Oh my god.
Pretty good, man. It's not that great, not gonna lie.
It's still kind of a
But
little
it's
bit of a
fun.
novelty, though, because, I mean, we were kids. Remember seeing him in the movies?
Yeah, definitely. I liked him when dude. I fucking had respect for him in the late '90s, like when he did Party Monster and shit. It's like, fuck yeah, man. That was almost like method acting. He's getting all skinny and drugged up just for this fucking role, and it's a good fucking movie, right? What's he gonna do next? Then all of a sudden he disappeared.
Yeah.
And now he's shown back up, and it seems like he's shrunk back down to his Home Alone size and gained 20 pounds. Thank God he gained 20 pounds because everybody thought he was fucking dead for a year or so. He got so skinny over that fucking movie. That was a good movie, dude. You ever seen it?
I believe I have, yeah.
Party Monster, where they kill their roommate and down the river, Bach, for coke.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
The true story too. Michael Alley, just came the guy's name, the real guy, and he's on YouTube. There's interviews with him, but the real guy, yeah, was Michael Alley. Ended up killing his coke dealer. Invited him into the house to be his roommate. Was his roommate for a little while. Kept stealing coke out of his boots, where he hid it, and then killed him when he found out.
Jesus, not a good roommate.
You ever wonder how many people do shit like that and actually get away with it?
Yeah. Well, so many people disappear, and they say there's, I forget what the percentage was, but something like they only ever solve like 5% of all murders.
Right?
So yeah, it's like,
How many people do you talk to that have killed people and you just don't know?
yeah,
You never will.
yeah, it's kind of trippy to think about.
I know when I was a young boy on the circus, those rumors floated around. Like the cat trainer or the bear guy or the owner of the show did this or that to this guy, and he got rolled up in the tent, and they ended up in the ditch in this county, and blah, blah, blah. It's like old stories that float around. And you want to say, bullshit. But where did they originate from? They don't just people just don't really think things up. They think that people get ideas and make up fucking stories and shit, but they all stem from somewhere.
Yeah.
They all start with something. I've seen people get the shit beat out of them on the circus too, and then they get left in the last town. So I just, I wonder how many fucking more things that were hidden from me because I was a young boy. So they're just like, get the kids out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Never
know.
see that guy again. Especially chimps.
Fucking chimps.
There's a certain amount of people in the world right now that think a chimp is a human and have the same right.
Yeah, the world today is just getting wacky.
I want you to let my pet penguin into the live streams. He's the person.
If you had a pet penguin, I would.
Holy shit, that'd be some licenses. That would be some permits.
Yeah, that would be rough.
I'd have to have like an ice room or some shit.
Probably, eh?
Yeah, an air conditioned room with water that was at a certain temperature. That's what USDA would demand. United States something.
No, yeah. Pete would be all over you, and
What does that stand for? What the fuck's wrong with me? I know that.
I don't know. It's something to do with animals, but
It's gonna fucking make me feel stupid as soon as I read it. Yeah, duh. United States Department of Agriculture.
oh yeah.
But they run fucking everything down here, man. As far as anything that has blood running through it, it seems like they fucking have jurisdiction over it, and they're fucking around right now big time because they keep releasing animals off the USDA list, which means that they're not sanctioned like a dog. You can just do with it as you please, go buy it, sell it, whatever. Like pigs, for instance, they fucking had pigs on the USDA list for a long time because they can spread disease, so they have to fucking watch them. And then like last year, they just like, oh, pigs and whatever now. No big deal. Well, wait a minute. Last year, you said that they were dangerous for diseases.
Yeah.
What changed? Can I eat pig shit now? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, they just keep changing their minds about everything. Doesn't matter because the world's going to end in 12 years, apparently.
Yeah, I'm watching a guy online right now that's saying that. It's fucking hilarious. To me,
They're so stupid.
so dumb. They call it, was it this guy's preaching something called global dimming right now? And global dimming. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, global dimming? He's like, yeah, that's where the pollution is so thick in the atmosphere that if you actually clean up the pollution, we'll die from the sun's rays. Because it's reflecting the fucking rays out back into space, blah, blah, blah. It's like another flat earth kind of fucking bullshit.
Oh my
And
god.
God, it's killing me, man. This guy says a lot of shit like that.
Just can't win.
Yeah.
Clean up the planet, and then the sun will kill us. Don't clean up the planet, the air will kill us. Fuck. Well, I mean, stands to reason. Eventually, we're going to destroy ourselves because we're basically a cancer on the planet. We're just a growth. Using up all the natural resources, eventually we're going to run out and die. But I mean, that's
I mean, it's like that's why I'm agnostic, because I don't think anybody should claim to know exactly when it's going to happen.
mhm.
It's impossible for them to actually know, but they all claim to, and
Yeah.
that's that 12-year fucking bullshit came from. What? How do you know? You know? How do they know?
Yeah, nobody knows. It's all just guessing.
Kind of like time, like Rocket was saying. Some fucking dick made fucking watches up.
Hmm.
Watches and clocks. Some dickhead made that up, man. That's not fucking the rule.
Yeah, I mean, time is relevant for us, but as far as the universe is concerned, it's not. It would be cool to know how it all came to be and how it all will end. I have a
Tampon.
theory. I have a theory
Go
of
ahead.
how it'll all end.
What's that?
Well, you got black holes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And eventually they're going to keep they keep sucking matter into them, sometimes slowly, sometimes quickly, but eventually they're going to keep growing and growing and growing, then combine with other black holes, they're going to keep growing and growing. Eventually everything's going to get sucked into the black hole. One big black hole.
That's definitely plausible, man, because it's sucking in everything around it. So just like a hole at the bottom of a fountain, it's
Yeah.
going to start off seeping out, and then it'll turn into a whirlpool, and then rapid extraction of the water. That could be a fucking thing. Yeah, for sure. I see us getting sucked into the sun.
Well, yeah, according to how they say sun or stars work, once it runs out of whatever fuel, it'll actually expand and
Supernova.
envelop us.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like, was it Mercury creeps closer to the sun all the time, and all the other planets creep closer to each other. So it just seems like I don't know. A time lapse goes off into my head of that movement, and it just seems like that's why Mars is fucked up. Maybe Mars was in an area at one point to where it had liquid water, and everything's just kind of moving closer to the sun and fucking us all up. That's just my theory. I mean, and one of them.
Yeah.
Another one is that it's all bullshit, and we're all simulated. I don't believe that, but that'd be a cool thing if that were true.
Yep. Yeah, ghosts.
Because this is awful strange. Like when you get high on mushrooms, as I was saying earlier, like what the fuck is it? Look at this. Imagine yourself being high on mushrooms and then seeing this at the end of fucking 2 appendages connected to your brain. What are these little things? That's weird. You start thinking shit like that when you're on fucking mushrooms. And it's, what the hell? This has got to be a fucking video game. Things as simple as grass just like amaze the hell out of you.
Yeah. Gotta love mushrooms.
Me too. Thank God. I had a house full of them and I've got rid of them finally. Thank God. Not because I was worried about any fucking legal ramifications or anything like that. I was just taking them. I was eating them. And I don't know, man. I think I don't know, maybe once a month is good for somebody if you have it all the time. But if you start eating them 3 days in a row, you might get a little lost.
Yeah, I could see that happening, yeah.
One good long 16-hour trip is really good for you, I feel. But doing that multiple days can be dumb.
Yeah.
It resets me. Like when I start to freaking out about things or getting unhealthy, good 16-hour shroom trip will fucking set you right.
Yeah, I can
Make
see
you
that.
realize, make you realize that none of that shit is important.
Yeah. Kind of like a little mini vacation.
Yeah, the only thing that's important is how fast the moon is moving across the sky, because that's not normal at the time. Where it's like, damn, my boots are moving. I should probably polish my boots completely black 8 times. And make 8 crank calls to my grandmother. Damn, it's almost 4:30 here in the morning.
Yeah, it's fucking just about 3:30. I should probably cut this off, actually.
Yeah, that's definitely like a bedtime for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have to masturbate.
Yeah, me too. At least once.
Yup, that puts it bedtime at 5.
Well, that's all I get, so I like to take my time with it, I like give myself a little foreplay. Cuddle after.
All right, man. I'll catch you soon, man.
You got her, bud. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I love you. Happy Halloween.
Happy Kwanzaa.